Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to my stream of Call of Duty World War II. Today we are going to be unlocking the FG42 and the BAR gold camos progressing toward Chrome Quest. Speaking of which, I've got this absolutely gorgeous FG42 variant, the revised 2, which we will be showing off. I'm very close to already having headshots done with this weapon because I've used it, you know, a lot. But I have a few more other challenges, longshots, what are the other ones? Bloodthirsties, get kills on the other classes, etc, etc. When that's done, we'll be swapping to the BAR, which has also made good progress. Of note, I have brought some old features of older streams back online. The dog camera. Whoop. What? Echo? I'm echoing. What? Oh. That's because the dog camera has a microphone. The couch is also going to be online. So the couch cam we can bring online as well as doggos and couches show up. Let's see the settings. There we go. No playback from that one. Excellent. But we can now go back in here, and we should still get playback in this one. One of the reasons I didn't have the dog camera online was because of audio issues and other issues. Hello, I'm Mika. Hello, Sam. Hello, Dovahkiin. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a game here today. I think we're going to be playing more Hardpoint than anything because of the weekly challenge for Hardpoint, so it'll be really sweaty. Yeah, I didn't actually mute the other webcams, which means I'm not super smart. Let me take the couch webcam and mute that one too. That one's muted by default, which is good. But now I do have it fixed. It should be cooperative. Hey, Logan. Hey, Will. Palmer. Ryan. Sam I Am. The Orange. Not a Rufflet. I'm Mika. J-Hub is here as well. I'm Mika dropping me this quick. Hey, I just reached 3,000 subs on my channel. Congratulations. I wanted to ask for advice. When should I start taking it more seriously and incorporating my brand, looking at it as a side business as I don't see it as my main job? What threshold of subs to views should I pass? My recommendation is that you should treat it more seriously. Guys, let me know if the audio works here. I have had some audio issues in the past updating the dog cam. So if my game audio goes tits up, please let me know. But I gotta go get this guy. I gotta headshot this friend. Nope, that's not a headshot. This is gonna take a little bit. I would tell you to take it seriously once you start making money off of it. Like, once it starts making some bank, that's when you need to start taking it seriously. Once you can start paying a bill or two with it, you're starting to get more serious with that. Okay, so what I'm waiting for is the spawns to flip, and the enemy should push through this side to try to come flank around. Enemy recon aircraft observed. You know, because that's how Hardpoint works. But it doesn't seem like that flankaroni is going to happen. Instead, I think my teammates are just going to get completely overwhelmed over here, and things are going to go sucky. Did I get the headshot? I did not. This one guy with the semi-auto is just going to town on people's faces. My friend here has the same idea that I do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get on the point, and I'm going to get instantly grenaded into the ground. My own audio is a little bit loud. Argentina Mafia, thank you. Glad that you enjoy the videos. Oh, no wonder this is so hard. I had one teammate. Yeah, I may have to abandon this weekly challenge. Hardpoint's just the mode where all the tryhards play, so I may be making this unnecessarily hard on myself for headshots. I just wanted to get the weekly kills and stuff. See, killing a person, not hard. Getting all the headshots on the guy I need to kill can be significantly harder. There we go. 10 more to go. Random Basketeer, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Kind of surprised I didn't get that headshot kill, but that's alright. Brennan Hess, nice to see you. So he's got spawn control here. See, the other team is actually doing spawn lockdowns, and it's just me and one other guy now, so this is just going to suck, because I'm just going to get caught out constantly. Come on, headshot. I'm peeking people I really shouldn't. Has my KD dropped since going for Chrome? Not particularly, no. It could be a lot worse, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see if anybody's over here in the fun window. Nope. Oh, there's a dude right back here. Come on, headshot, headshot, headshot. Nope. No headshot. See, it makes me feel dumb when somebody with a submachine gun can clip my head like this. Like, just like it's nothing, right? Rough. Okay, we're going to keep on playing here, and we are going to try to get a few more headshots in. Pit center, good. Oh, that's not going to be a good headshot. I'm playing against a very well-organized hardpoint team, so I'm just going to continue to get rolled while I do this. It's going to suck, but that's what it is. Okay, we've taken that. Nope. They just walked through my teammate and killed everybody. Ninja Skill says, I literally play only pros when I play hardpoint. Yeah, that's an actual big concern amongst other casuals, is that when you play modes like this, there's nobody playing other than people that want to practice for ranked. I'm literally 5 and 12 and leading the team, trying to get headshots only, which is terrifying. What in the balls? I think the enemy team is also purposefully not getting on the hardpoint because they want to extend this as long as possible and rack up even more kills, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, I might just say to hell with this weekly challenge because this one's going to be super hard while I'm going for headshots. Like, this one's just going to be pure pain if I'm doing headshots. There should be a friend coming right here sometime soon. Somebody should want to peek this left side and see if they can come up the ladder. There we go. Get the headshot. Come on. See, I let that guy live just because I wanted the headshot. I knew body shots weren't going to advance my goal. We have friends coming around behind us. Good. I'm still probably one shot from that particular grenade. I don't know where this guy's behind us. Yeah. Whew.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. New hardpoint. Move out.
Nope. Very strange comment right there. Got me questionably tilted, asking if this was a toothpaste advertisement. I am confused, I admit. Jumped out of that one a little bit too early. I am getting the headshots I need, which is nice. But Mecca, I have lost track of your question a little bit. My advice is to not take it seriously until you start making enough money to pay a bill. Most of my friends, when they started taking YouTube seriously, was when they realized they could pay their rent. Brighton, thank you for the sub. Or if they could pay their car or their mortgage, or if they could pay any kind of monthly recurring bill, then it becomes more serious. I do not wish to play hardcore again. I will probably be saying that until the very end of the series, but yeah, that's gonna be a nothing because they're just gonna loop around us. I'm gonna move right here. Come on, I'm getting killed by the guy with the damn M1A1 carbine. But the issue is he's trying to actually kill me, and I'm trying to like set people up for picks for headshots like this. That's just annoying. This gun's gonna be a lot easier when I can just go for regular kills. No, I do not know the way. But I will be playing VR chat. I think I'll be streaming VR chat on my Twitch channel. Seeing as how there's a lot of copyrighted music, I probably just won't be able to do it on a console. I mean on YouTube Gaming, where I will like 100% get a copyright strike. So that's just going to be how that is. Let's see. Hey, Saqueep. Nice to see you. Glad that you're enjoying the COD game as well. Too many people I had left and right shooting at me. Especially Chromes, Checks Rims, the guy with M1A1 that's kind of going off. He clearly plays a lot of hardpoint. Yep, that was a bad situation for me right there.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I can tell this weekly challenge, hey, my KDR came back a little bit. And this headshot challenge is going to both be just a huge pain in my ass. Come on. Peek again. I want to get your head. I want to get your head. So easy to get body shots. So difficult to ding people in the head with this particular gun. It also slows down a lot my strafing when I'm shooting. There we go. I feel like you need to just find people that just are not paying attention and punish them for that. Should be somebody pushing left-hand side. Frankie Gray, man. Sorry to hear you had an 8-hour flight. Those can be rough. Ryan Lynch, thank you. Guys. Team. I should have rushed for the point. William Thomas, that's kind of what I was hoping as well. I was hoping that after the semi-autos were done, that every other gun would just be way easier. The FG variant is called the Revised 2. And no, Mr. Skyboy, I don't think that the FG42 needs a buff at all. I think what we need in this game, because the gun's quite good, I think what we need in this game is a complete adjustment on sprint out times, especially when it comes to light machine guns and shotguns.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Charette Gaming, thank you for the $3 donation. Says, great content, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I like this. I like that emblem he has there. With all the soldiers running. That's a good one. Alright, what do we have going on? Dun, 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 dun. 6 more headshots and I can begin the other challenges. Good. For this one, I'd probably rather play London Docks because I understand how that map works pretty well. Do you support Free Kurdistan? Yes, the Kurds are an ethnic people that are distinct from the countries that they have been landlocked to for a long time, and culturally speaking quite different than the other cultures in that region too that have a lot of overlap. So a free Kurdish state would be an ideal peaceful solution in my opinion, except I know a lot of people don't want to give that up because it's land, it's population, it's workers, it's resources and stuff like that. So you're a long way from a free Kurdistan. Somebody says the Luftwaffe drilling needs a buff. No, no, no. You know what needs a buff? The double barrel shotgun, the sawed-off double barrel, the one that is your elite prestige weapon, that's the one that needs a buff because that one is pure pain. That one is a weapon that should have never been released in the state that it's in. That gun is going to drive me crazy. I know when it comes time for one-shot kills, I'm probably going to have to do it in hardcore because I feel like it just about does not one-shot kill in core modes. It's... oof, boy, is it ever going to be rough. Austin Long says, it's hard to believe that Black Ops 3 is still at the price that it was 2 years ago. Well, that's because Black Ops 3 is a great game. Black Ops 3 is well made, popular, fun to play, lots of DLC. It's less, says I sub, but my subs are private. Well, dude, if your subs are private, it won't show up like that. I think this guy recognizes me, which is why he was kind of going so hard last time. At least he's on my team this time, so he can carry me. He's got that Prestige Master emblem going on.
Hardpoint location confirmed. We have fire superiority. They're flanking through the hallway.
Should not have challenged that. I challenged an SMG user with an FG42. I was hoping that he was going to be bad, and I get a cheeky headshot on him. Could not. I think he was still recovering health right there. To think I had enough time to respawn and come back while this man's still recovering his health. There's a dude right out here on the other side. Where the hell's our friend at? Sam Pyro, nice to see you. Apparently he was more than close enough to kill me problem-free. Here's one of the little glitch areas where apparently the auto-aim does not work. Friends this way. Nope. Friends behind me, running some perk that keeps them off the radar, apparently. Or perhaps the sweep was incorrect. Oh well, we'll get him. Leonidix, nice to have you aboard. Yeah, Hardpoint may be rough for this headshot challenge. It says play war for headshots, bro. Yeah, but I've only got a few left, so I'm not like super concerned about it. Trying to rack up that hardpoint killer challenge as well. See, people play this mode like actual smart people. And I just get duked on.
The heart is the
Oh,
strongest
Jackson,
muscle.
thank you for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate it. Says, hey, Drift, thank you for being such an amazing content creator and overall great guy. I recently started a new semester and I'm dreading it. I have no motivation to go to school right now and plan on transferring anyway next fall. What tips should I do? Well, if you don't do well this semester, it's going to make your transfer a lot harder. Why not transfer with more credits and be on top of things instead of being behind when you transfer? I mean, if you don't like the school and you're going to transfer, and I'm assuming you mean college, because that's what we're talking about here, right? You do want to try so that your credits actually transfer. I'm not going to be able to do this in hardcore. I think I'm just playing stupid. God, people play this mode sweaty. I can just run around and derp here on Dom and like talk about stuff on stream, but this mode does not operate like Dom. Like, obviously, yeah, it's a different mode, but the people that play it are on an entirely different level. No, but if you derp around, it makes moving to the next school harder. Why start the next school with bad grades when you don't have to? Like, if you can start the next set of classes in the next college that you're attending to with decent grades, you should do that. Even if we end up talking about high school. God damn, they're just all in my ass today. And plays YouTube, thank you for subbing. I feel like I just need to get on the hard point, anchor it. That's what I'm just going to get on the hard point and make them come to me. Because anything else is just not going to work for this stupid mode. Actually, this is a pretty decent place to push through. So I just kind of got mad right there and just wanted to prove to myself that, yes, I could kill people. It's not that hard. But I still have to get the headshots for it. Still got to get those 6 headshots. So yes, Drifty Poo, we know you can kill people, but you have to get headshots. You know, personally, I never found it that hard to try in school, because I always viewed school as an escape from my home situation, which I didn't particularly like. I wanted to leave home, right? I wanted to go somewhere else and do something else. God damn, they're sweaty today. And do something bigger, better, different with my life, you know? So for me, doing well in school was my way out of that. Jason, thank you for the sub. If I were... I picked the wrong one. Derp. Digital PlayStation, thank you for the sub. If I were to do well in school, then the odds of me being able to just completely GTFO and escape to a more pleasant place was better. I got shot reading it. This is going to be a rough day. Love the headshot streams. What would you change about World War II that isn't a buff or a nerf to a weapon? I personally think the hit detection could be a bit better in this game. And there was one more that I did not read. This is going to be a rough day, guys. I can already feel that. I also get into games where I have 1 or 2 bar a lot. I'm not super worried about the connections. There's another headshot, thank goodness. The connections on average have been quite good. Obviously there's anomalies and it will definitely vary. I can't say that my experience is the same as everybody's experience, because some of you will have better or worse connections than others, and that's just breaks, right? That's how it works.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
But I do know that the dedicated server coverage for this is better than average. I cannot wait to be done with headshots in this mode. I did them so easily in Dom. I would probably add back in attack dogs and drop the paratroopers. The paratroopers are not nearly as fun or dangerous as attack dogs, which I think is kind of lame that the dogs are left out. My guess is that there was something... Hunter, thank you for that donation as well. There was something about the dogs that wasn't, like, politically correct. Something about shooting animals isn't good. So, that'd be fun. I think I would also change the sprint out times significantly. I would probably like completely redo how the sprint out times work in this game, so that I could just use my SMGs and shotguns better instead of doing weird setups with them. Gee-bus, this is hard. Okay. I'm gonna get me some headshots though, I promise you. I'm gonna get me a few more here. Actually, now I'm gonna have to wait like 10 seconds. See, I'm not done recovering yet. Now he's actually done recovering.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Recon along. We have eyes in the sky.
And I'm one shot because of the grenade. No, I would change that. I'd definitely rework the sniper mechanics, and I would probably completely scrap basic trainings in favor of perks again, because basic trainings are crap compared to perks. That's an easy kill, but it's not a headshot. Come on. In the head.
Hardpoint is secure. Recon searching for targets.
Where did this nerd go? I'm not sure.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
So many more donations coming in, more than I can keep up with at the moment. I will read them though. Thank you guys for the support. Hunter says, do you think the PPSh needs a nerf? I find it outclass other SMGs in most situations. I don't think the PPSh needs a nerf. I think that there are a few other submachine guns that could use buffs. I think the MP40 needs a buff. I also think that probably the grease gun could use a slight buff. And I would probably rebalance the WAF. I do actually think that the Type 100 is in a nice place. The Type 100 is in a very good balance position right now. There we go. There's another one of those headshots I was looking for.
Hardpoint is secure.
Good.
Recon along. We have eyes in the sky.
Camp the stairs, huh? I guess it means camp the stairs here and there for headshots.
Location confirmed. Recon searching for targets.
On head. Nope, no head.
Need reinforcements.
Alright. We're definitely going to lose this game as well.
Hardpoint's getting overrun. Need reinforcements.
Got that headshot right there. The PPSh is better than the other submachine guns because it fits a very niche, like,
Recon airborne.
damage to ease of use ratio. And if you were to make some of the other guns more rewarding for their difficulty and recoil and other features, then I think you would see a lot more of them being used. Right now, the PPSh gives you the most amount of reward for the effort that you have to put into it, so that's why you see the most PPSh. If the PPSh were harder to use, then yeah, you would see yet less of it, but then people would probably just never touch SMGs and use assault rifles, because SMGs are not in a great state, as is, like, damage, range, RPM-wise, they're fine. But when it comes to other things, such as sprint out times and ability to react quickly and stuff like that, they're in a very rough way at the moment.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Hardpoint is secure. Throwing sticky
I
grenade.
really need to find me a headshot here.
Enemy hands. Firing primary battery. Target position
I
confirmed.
really need to find a headshot. Jackson dropped another $3. Says I have 4.0 and 3 semesters at Elon University in North Carolina. I'm just worried that I'll have no motivation to continue on my 4.0 path. I'm already accepted at 3 different schools I applied for, several different colleges. Well, dude, you're doing good. There's no need to not do good. See, the issue is you're worried about your motivation more than you actually are demotivated. I don't even know where this next hill goes. I know that if I don't contest this one, we're just going to end up dying here. I'm trying to get some trash time on it, but
Enemy
probably just
recon
going to get
aircraft
shot.
observed. Throwing sticky. Hardpoint location confirmed. Enemy holds the hardpoint.
And that's probably going to be GG unless we knock them off. Unless my good teammates decide to do some work, and boy, are they ever doing some work. Like, why would you worry about something that... It's like, you haven't lost your motivation. It's like you're worried about losing said motivation before you've lost it, which is strange. I don't quite understand that. Little Mac, glad you could catch the first stream ever. Glad that you had to come in and watch me on kind of such a rough way here. I'm trying to achieve multiple challenges at once, and what I'm learning is that Hardpoint is not the mode for casual headshotting people. That is definitely not the case. Ah, yes. Charms. Charms is his name. He is in the game. I see him on Twitter too. Lucky Charms tweeting at me. Okay. I think I missed like one headshot on this one. I'm like one headshot away, so I'll see if I can get this going on. Soldier, orders. Camouflage. Yep, no, 2 headshots. Okay, 2 headshots, then I open up the rest of the actual challenges, and then I can move on to the bar. Drifter, why do you Sakip in the YouTube chat says, Drifter, why do you think every COD, what was the question? Why do you think in every COD most players use guns that have a 3-shot kill firing at 720 RPM when there are clearly faster time to kill weapons? That's because in most Call of Duty games, weapons that kill in 3 shots and fire at 720 rounds per minute are balanced for recoil and precision. They're typically easier to use, and they feel more consistent because you get more consistent shots to kill. Like, if your weapon is 3 shots to kill, it'll probably kill in 3 shots every time, even sometimes when they're behind cover. If it's a 4 or 5 shot to kill, Ben Gamer, thank you for joining the Discord. If it's a 4 or 5 shot kill, then sometimes it's like, is it going to be 4? Is it going to be 5? I shot this dude like 3 times, and then he still quickscoped me, and then I was shooting this guy through the wall, but he didn't die, and he soaked up a lot of hit markers. And there's some stuff like that that makes people not like the guns, because they will feel very inconsistent, and it really irritates them. Okay, I'm in the wrong area. I forgot that it's initially over here on the left. Okay. Time for me to go get in this tunnel and hunker down. I did get a headshot, 1 more. Hopefully I can get this life. That would be nice. But first of all, I do just want to hold the hard point and be a good teammate. I want to be able to do that. And I'm about to get rolled over here on this side. Yep. Okay, 1 more headshot. 1 more headshot, and we can do this. Got it. Okay. Now let's start going for Bloodthirsties. Got an accidental headshot on that one. Come on, rush me, kid. You're not gonna rush me? That's lame. What are you doing in here? Ah, I thought I was gonna be able to hip fire him. Easy peasy. Okay. Well, now all we have to do is get our infantry kills and our bloodthirsty kills team. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on those. Apparently I'm not gonna hit anything here. Why can't you aim, son? Now that my health is kind of back, I want to get in this little pro spot up here. Kind of in a bad spot, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. So I fear for my life. I'm going to go ahead and call in this bomb as well and clear the path. Do you know the way? There's a guy right behind me as well. Okay, my teammates got him, which is good. Do you know the way? Love that meme. I'm really enjoying like all the VR chat memes. They're quite fun. Okay, gotta wait this one out just a sec. That dude can. The spawns are funny. These dudes can still be back here. No! Alright. I was doing okay there for a minute. Not like this hysteric guy who's just murdering everybody in the entire game, but I was doing okay. In fact, that was stupid of that guy. I want to run it behind. No idea why I didn't die. I completely deserved to die right there. Should have died like 3 times over, but okay. Whoa, that's not good. Nobody should be pushing down through there. Oh, they did. He did anyway, though. I am surprised. That is Death Alley, and there's going to be some death coming up behind me here as well. Got my first Bloodthirsty. Now I need to die. Good job. Thank you for killing me. New sponsor, Dan from McDonald's. He is a longtime sponsor on Twitch. Thank you for sponsoring me on the main channel, man. I appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Enjoy your boomy pets, and enjoy your chat badge and emote. So I'm going to go ahead and call in my radar to keep these a-flowing. See if I can progress toward any of my challenges that I desire, such as Bloodthirsties. If I can avoid every grenade ever manufactured in World War II all being thrown at me at once, because that's what it feels like, even if that's not really the case. Okay, 2 more kills. Oh, 1 more kill. This is getting really kind of sweaty, though. Not sure where my friends are going to be coming from, which is apparently Mountain Division and behind me. So that Bloodthirsty got a little blown up. Kind of stinks on that one, but that's okay. We're still winning the game by quite a lot. I've still got a lot of time to work on things. Erie M. Gonzalez, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Knocked one dude off the hardpoint. Tyler Williams, thank you for the sub. All my friends should be coming through this side sometime soon. Teammates mopping them up. Gonna have one guy behind me, probably. That's the one that worries me more than anything. 2 guys behind me. Picked off a teammate. Time for me to leave. That's my cue to go. I love these UAVs that these guys are throwing up. That's keeping everything very funky fresh. See if I can peek somebody over here. Nope. Gotta aim, Brad. You gotta aim. You gotta get good and aim. This guy shouldn't be able to rush around the corner because my teammate will kill him before he gets there. Question mark. I am unsure. That's not how that's supposed to happen.
Searching for targets.
Cut through the middle. Might find somebody out here that wants to play. Should find some people in their spawn that want to play. Got my second Bloodthirsty, which is good. Now I need to go die. I need to go die. Hey, buddy. Hey, kill me. Thank you. We got a greetings from Brazil. Thank you, William. Ninja, unfortunately in this game, Bloodthirsties count as Bloodthirsties. Doing them in a row won't help you. Otherwise, I would keep going for a 10 kill streak. Wasim Goulet, thank you for the sub. Too many friends. Way too many friends. Itachi says, talk about astrology, lol. Astrology, you mean the pseudoscience? The I'm a Virgo, therefore the stars control my fate? That's a very, very ancient sort of way of thinking, and it is just not true. It's not a real thing like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, which is kind of interesting to see how many of you believe in the cryptids, just from a personal standpoint. But astrology is not a real thing at all. Dope Kids, thank you for the $5 donation, says, I personally feel that the PPSh is OP. If they just increase the recoil, there would be less people using it. It should not be as accurate as it is with that high rate of fire. I disagree. I don't think that the recoil is that low. I think it's predictable. There's a variable in this game that adds random recoil to your guns. I guess it's sort of a balancing factor for new players, right? But what it does is it makes all the weapons less predictable, therefore making it harder to master, which is kind of stupid because some guns can have really high recoil, but really masterable recoil, which is fine in my opinion, if that's what you want to do with your guns. If you want to put in the effort to master the recoil of a particular weapon, you should be rewarded for doing that, not punished by a lot of random arbitrary recoil that doesn't benefit anything, or anyone for that matter. And the PPSh has less of this randomness component than the MP40 or the WAF or the grease gun or a lot of these other kind of weapons, which is why it's so popular, because the PPSh, you can put in the time and you can master the high recoil, you can get good with it, so to speak, and it works. It doesn't like do strange things and surprise you. I did get another donation, which I'm going to check here in a second. I just got my hands full. Astrology is confirmation bias incarnate. Yes, I'll come back to that. Getting Rules says, hey Drift, this is my first donation ever. Love the content. Been watching since Black Ops 2 and never stopped. Have a nice day and greetings from Belgium. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Belgium was very nice in the little bit of time I spent there in the train station in Brussels. That's my entire experience with Belgium, is just riding the train through, but seemed like a nice enough place to me. I don't know if I could or would or should judge a place based on its train station, though. Nose itches. And back on the topic of astrology, yes, it's a pseudoscience, because no matter how you think about it, there is no way for the pattern of stars under which you were born 20 years ago to magically control your fate and destiny. Because that's kind of what astrology is doing. It's like, well, when you were born, the stars were lined up in these patterns, and because we know that these star patterns have certain attributes, that they will, through magic, basically control the rest of your life in various ways. And I just think that's a whole bunch of complete nonsense. There's no way whatsoever. I got my rapid kills, that's nice. For that to control your life or have any significant impact, bearing, meaning, or exert any effect upon you in any way. People can read astrology and they can, as they mentioned in the chat, get confirmation bias, because they'll say, today you'll meet somebody new. Well, almost anybody that works in the modern world, you'll meet somebody new. Be careful of blank today. And if you read them, they're very, very vague. It's like, well, this thing will probably happen to you, kind of. And it's silliness. Now, ancient peoples used astrology for various things. They used star patterns for navigation on sea, on land. They used star patterns to predict eclipses, and they used star patterns to predict weather to an extent, or cycles, and they did it for timekeeping. They did it for 1,000 different reasons. Sometimes we could even say just for fun, right? That's okay. People can do things for fun. Foregrip time. Camouflage, what do we got? Got that one done pretty quickly, actually. 10 long shots, 50 kills in infantry, and 50 kills in some other division. Alright. Well, the other division will be this one. I'm going to use scoped so I can sidestep. Play Aachen. Not a Thing has a nice quote. It says, in astrology, the rules happen to be about stars and planets, but they could be about other things, such as ducks or drakes, for all the difference it would make. That is a very good quote, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Epsilon 13, so far my 2018 has been going pretty well. Got some messages coming in here. Thank you all for the support. I see those coming in. Dan from McDonald's says, how often do new stars appear in our sky? Like, super rarely. Stars are millions or billions of years old, depending on when they were born, so to speak. So, stars are very, very old, and they don't often show up new. There's not like a lot of changes in the stars, right? They aren't gonna be changing anytime soon. I'm gonna do the noob thing, and am I on the good team? Yeah, I'm on the good team this time. I'm gonna go ahead and set up behind this thing right here and see if I can pop some kids. Got one pop in. That grenade's gonna weaken me, so I have to be really careful on my left here. I have teammates pushing through, thankfully. Are we not gonna do the thing? Okay, good. We're gonna do the thing. Oh, I saw the dude down here by the tank. Okay, gotta just let my health come back for a moment. I don't think this team is very interested in winning. They just kind of want to rack up kills, and I am totally on board with that today. That's 3. I just gotta play it very safe here. Get 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, 1 more. I have to be patient on this one. They have a dude coming up behind us. That's the one I'm worried about at the moment. There he is. Bloodthirsty, got it. Time for me to go die. It's pistol headshot time until I'm dead. And I'm dead immediately. Good. Alright.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
Kunal Shah says, "Hey Drift, my parents are very religious, and Drifter, you are my source of religious education. My parents are very pissed." I probably should not be a source of anybody's religious education. I guess I could do that. I mean, I've read a lot about Bible. I don't speak Hebrew or Greek. I haven't done seminary school, which is a totally different sort of animal. But I do know me some Bible. I do definitely know the stories and the people and the places, the context, the meaning, the languages, and the history behind a lot of Bible stuff. I learned me some Bible. I didn't just learn me the memorizing the passages and quote, but a lot about the history and the people behind it. So I got pretty good at Bible. We're going to go ahead and call this in because I should have friends coming through here soon that want hugs. We almost always won't have friends come through this little area. They should move up. Nope. They're going to rotate then.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
That's 5. I don't know if I want to go for more. I might go for more just to show I can do it. There we go. Got the Fritz X-Bomb. I think, honestly, even... a lot of people kind of poo-poo on studying the Bible from a historical perspective or from a non-religious perspective, but I think that those can be very interesting studies as well. I think that if you study the Bible or the Torah, the Talmud, the Quran, any Buddhist writings from a historical perspective as well, it will, if you are a religious person, in most cases, enrich your understanding of said thing. And if you're a non-religious person, it can be an interesting look into the thought processes of people that lived in that time in history. Not that these books are like literal history, proven true, the gospel true. Like, as a historian, you can't take the Bible or some of these other books and treat them as a true account of the Jews' escape from slavery in Egypt. But you can treat them as an interesting account in the day-to-day lives of people and how the priest class at the time thought, and about how people at the time viewed the world and how and why they made decisions. Kyle Smith, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. So these ancient historical books are interesting from many perspectives. A different example, let's take a very religious one, for instance, right? I'm sure that many of you have heard the whole thing about don't eat pork and shrimp and the meat is unclean, and they'll be like, well, if you're a Christian, then you shouldn't eat these foods. And there's also passages in the Bible about women should not have
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Ghent Rules, thank you for the $3 donation. Says, if you ever go back to Belgium, you should definitely visit Ghent. It's much nicer than Brussels, and good luck on the hunt for gold. Thank you, Ghent Rules. I appreciate it. If I do go back to Belgium, I will indeed visit Ghent. I promise you that. I will make the time to do it. But anyway, so back on our Bible study for today, okay? There was a passage about, if I'm remembering this correctly, and it's been a little bit now, women should not mix in other fabrics in their hair. They should not wear braids. Now, the question you're going to ask is, why does God care if women wear braids? And I hope I'm getting these facts right, because otherwise I know a biblical historian's just going to come in here and butcher me. But at the time, men were forbidden from showing off opulence or wealth, right? Ooh, that's a very nice way to get that achievement. Men could not go around with their big gaudy rings and their gold necklaces and just kind of swing their big dick wealth around and show how wealthy they were. It was very taboo in society. It was not quite forbidden or illegal, but not entirely acceptable. So, the workaround they found instead is they would take their gold and their jewels and stuff, and they would put it in their wives' hair. And I'm going to go ahead and mute my webcam for a second, because my nose itches super bad today, and I'm trying not to pick my nose on stream because that's a bad habit. And they would show off their wealth through their wives. So the whole braids in the hair is what they would do, is they'd braid in the jewels and the beads and all their riches and stuff, and that's how they would brag to other people about their wealth, which is not modest, not Christian, or Jewish for that matter. Kosher, we could say, is a good word for that. Or any of the values that these traditional peoples would uphold. So the idea behind women not having braids in their hair wasn't that God just really hates braids, but rather that God prefers you to be modest, humble, and not show off your
The
opulence,
heart is
and at the
the
time they were
strongest muscle.
doing it through the braids. Hey Brad, thanks for the awesome content. I've been a viewer since freshman year of high school. I just graduated college with a degree in neuroscience. Holy shiitake mushrooms, that's a big degree. Random question, how do you feel about the tribalist view of religion? The tribalist view. That is, I'm a little bit unfamiliar with, I may have heard about this. I'm not sure if I've specifically, let me do a quick Google here to refresh myself to see what that is. Tribalist view of religion. Ah, okay. Understanding tribalism. Religious tribalism, pros and cons. Leads to indignation, shunning, meaningness, violence. Okay. I'm a little bit underread in this area of study. I do admit that. I am not super familiar with this. I am familiar with these ideas in a very casual sort of way, and that I have come across them and I have read about them briefly. I am not familiar with these ideas in any real sort of educated, learned concept sort of way. So I don't want to go experting about things that I don't understand, which means that I don't want to say too much about the tribalist view, other than that there definitely can be some validity to that tribalism plays a part, at least, we'll say psychologically speaking. I try not to offend my religious followers, so I try not to get too into this. From like a scientific standpoint, tribalism plays a big part in the formation of most religions, and many of them have rules that are in place to roughly defend, protect the tribe, something like that. So it's not surprising that that's the way it works. I think I needed to only get one more here. I need somebody to peek me. Not that side, that's the wrong side. Crap. I only needed one more person to peek me. I kind of like this team I'm on. They're definitely just farming this mode for kills. The tribalist view of religion. Oh man, this is when I killed people just to prove that I could. Just to show that I can do more than just hide. Luke Bauer, thank you for the sub. Now there's a lot of interesting things if you look at religion from the context of history or from psychology or even from neuroscience. You can learn a lot of things about magic mushrooms and drugs and hallucinogens and a lot of things like that that I cannot properly summon off stream because I am not well read enough into them. My nose itches super bad today. I don't know why. Don't know why it itches so bad, but it does. Okay, so that's eligible for prestige. Which one is not? Thought that was max prestige, but whatever. If I'm playing Hardpoint, then it'll probably be fine. I'll just do that a little bit. I'll have to change this up, though. I'll need Hunker. I'll have to have Hunker. Infantry, blah, blah, blah. Did I get the long shot video? I mean, did I get the, I might have. Not a thing. I have not yet done a video about aim assist in depth. Crolin Kinney, I am indeed playing on PS4. Yes, my nose itches because of the stars in the sky. That's definitely what's happening today. Let's take a quick look around the room. We have no dog, no doggos. No doggos here.
Hardpoint.
Well, the best way to do this is just get kills from up on the cannon, which is apparently going to be the hard point, so it's going to be the fun spot. But this is a great map for me to do my 10 long shots on, and as long as I get on this cannon and hold the cannon, I should be good. That did not go how I had it planned.
Need reinforcements.
Not at all. Okay, now it's time for me to get on the cannon, look down off the cannon, and shoot peasants that are not on the cannon. Or I'm just gonna get popped, because this cannon's stupid. I want the cannon. Sorry, team.
We're losing the fight.
I don't like how those walls are impenetrable. They're super thin, but you literally can't shoot through them.
And defend the hard point.
So I'm just gonna get dicked here. That's what's gonna happen.
Hard point. Flush out the enemy.
Oh, at least they got that one.
Enemy holds the hard.
Charms guys on the other team. That's gonna make life harder. Was that a long shot? It was not. Poop. There are very good snipers out here today.
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Seize and defend the hard point.
This is gonna be a challenge because snipers do not flinch. What controller do I use? I use the Scuff Infinity PS4. There's a little link down there in the description if you want to check it out. Oh god. What? I was already back around the corner when he shot me. That makes me want to quit the game. Like on my screen, I was already back around the corner. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just leave it that way.
New hard point. Flush out the enemy. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
Oh my god. This is gonna suck. So this is a mode where people are too good for this kind of crap. They're not gonna give me any breaks here. Everybody's gonna have snipers. In this map, there's almost no reason not to run one, so
Enemy
yay.
holds the hard point. We're losing the fight.
Yep, this is gonna be a fun match of Call of Duty, team, I can tell. Super fun match. See, there's no reason for the fucking metal to be that thin as much as I like being up there. It's not smart map design at all. It's stupid, actually.
Enemy holds the hard point.
What? Also somehow not a long shot? Question mark?
Hard point is secure. He's dead.
Don't worry, don't bring a shotgun up there. Bring a fucking Kar 98, because it's better than a shotgun. It actually kills people. See, look at the. This is what's silly to me about the way snipers are in COD games. There's no, like,
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
you never actually snipe with snipers in COD. I'm just gonna get totally dicked because I know I'm on the recon aircraft, and the only place I need to get is up here, where everybody's gonna head glitch me all to my ass.
New hard point.
All right.
Flush out the enemy.
If I don't get on the
The
goddamn
heart
cannon, I
is
can't
the
get a long shot.
strongest muscle.
CDL18 says, hey Drift, this is my first time actually seeing one of these streams live. What challenge are you on and why Hardpoint? Any specific advantages to this mode, or is it just what you feel like playing? Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. I am on the Longshot Medal Challenge, and I'm playing Hardpoint because there is a weekly challenge for getting kills in Hardpoint, but I'm almost certainly going to have to change modes soon because this is getting very untenable.
Hard point is an enemy
People
head.
play Hardpoint very, very, what's the right word? Hard. So I am not going to be able to kill baddies like this, and I can't kill people like this even if I shoot them in the head.
And defend the hard point. Enemy
There's
recon
no way to do
aircraft
it because I have to shoot them 3 times with a gun that has recoil, and they'll insta-kill me right there. I'd be dead. If I shot at that guy, I was just gonna die. This guy should have killed me as well. There's 2? There's 2. Okay.
Move out.
None of these are the long shots that I need. I'm currently doing the long shot challenge. Oh my god. And about the only way that I can do the long shot challenge on this map
Enemy recon aircraft.
is to get the distance to get on top of the damn train. And shoot people from their spawns. Unfortunately, the good team that I've been on for the last couple of games has now swapped. So now I'm playing against the very good players. And they're making my life very hard. If I can get onto the train, I can look down and shoot some people. Which would be nice. That's not going to be a long shot. It's too close.
New hardpoint. Move out. Hardpoint is secure. Recon air.
All right.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Assist. No. I need the actual kill for that. I like how these don't count as long shots.
New hardpoint. Move out.
I think I might have to wrap up the hard point here for a little bit, guys. Even though I do want the daily challenges on this mode, the long shots are driving me more than just a little bit bless your mother insane. See, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, God.
Enemy hands.
If I see that little helmet peek up, I know that I'm toast. Whatever. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll just try to win the game. Since I can't actually shoot anybody at range, because they're all very good at sniping. Like, yeah, I'm just dead. That's gonna be my ass as well if I'm not careful.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. New hardpoint. Flush out the enemy.
Okay, well, at least it wasn't the guy jumping that killed me.
Hardpoint in allied hands. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Please don't put yourself in a corner, buddy.
Defend the hardpoint. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Enemy care package observed. Stop their resupply.
Please don't tell me I had 3 fucking teammates. Okay, just 2. Thanks for walking right beside me. Here, this is how you do it. You just get in front of your teammates like that and give them fucking quads. Alright, I'm getting a little salty on this. I'm mostly just mad that I haven't been able to get a single long shot this entire game.
By the windmill.
I've not even been able to try to, like, get on the cannon before I get slapped. It's very frustrating.
Enemy bomber in the sky. Take cover.
This is gonna be my dick, too. I gotta go. Here comes the requisitions.
Enemy holds the hardpoint.
Look at this. I'm so pinned in my spawn with snipers. I guess it's been a while since I played this map against a good team of any kind. So I forgot how bad it is you can get dicked on here.
We're losing the fight. Hardpoint locked down.
So I'll not be able to kill this guy unless I get a steady stream of headshots.
Flush out the enemy.
I got one long shot. Jesus Christ. Doom Master, thank you for the sub. Man, one long shot is going to be... Ooh. Pyro says, why not just go after those on the cannon? Pyro, I thought I had explained this. I have to shoot them 3 times from no cover, and they can head glitch and kill me instantly. So I have to get 3 headshots in a row with limited cover against somebody in a head glitch that can just drop me in 1 shot. And my gun has recoil. Like, all I see is the top of their helmet, and if I don't shoot them 3 times in a row, it's done. Nick Robertson, I will not just leave. I don't just quit games like a quitter or some sort of weakling. I finish games all the way through, no matter how difficult they may be, no matter how frustrating they may be, no matter how unequal the teams are, no matter how many of my teammates quit on me, which is common, no matter how bad the lag gets. I always stay in my games, and I finish my games because I believe that's the proper thing to do. I got 1 long shot right there. Thank you for the sub, Clayton Harris. I don't rage quit out of my games. I don't do that because when I'm playing well and all of my enemies quit, it screws up my games and make them boring and less fun to play against. So I wouldn't do the same thing to other people. If I don't want people quitting out of my games when I'm doing well, I'm not going to quit out of other people's games when they're doing well. Zounds, thank you for the $3 donation. Says, thoughts on flat earths and some reason it's BS. Yes. And I do have a question. Says, do you have Twitch? Yes, I do. But I stream Call of Duty on YouTube Gaming. Jaden Costa, thank you for the sub. I'll be doing Overwatch. See, here's why I don't go for people on the cannon. Because he's just a spec. And the bomb would have... Yeah. Like, that was my best opportunity. I gave this dude, like, play the game right here. That's going to be on me. Nope, glad it's not on me. So you can't compete with that when all this you see is the tip of their head. You just can't, you can't beat that with an FG42. Whew. Got a thought, what is it here? Thoughts on flat earth and some reasons why it's BS. Well, there's lots of reasons for that. 16 and 43. Jesus H. Titty fucking Christ. Silent Rays, thank you for the sub. Okay, I'm not going to subject myself to any more of this punishment. I'm going to see how many more of these I have to go. Got my Bloodthirsty's done. I just need to get long shots now. Okay. Long shots it shall be. Probably going to play Dom, because that's the easiest. Actually, can I do long shots in war mode? I don't think I can. There's not many, like, actual places for me to get those long shots. Unless, this is going to be a little harder. What do we got here, optics-wise? Oops. Try that. Trying to think. I can get a few in Operation Griffin. Yeah, I'll try War. I might get some long shots in War. Smecteo, thank you for the sponsorship. I appreciate it, man. Welcome aboard. You'll see the rare boomy emotes pop up in just a minute right there. Thank you, Smecteo. Appreciate the support. Always glad to have you back as well. Operation Breakout. I think this is the one I need to be on. So, or one of a few. Thoughts on flat Earth. A lot of issues with flat Earth in that it goes against what we know about gravity. Because if the Earth were flat like this, and there was some force pulling down on it to keep us on the Earth, what would happen is the Earth would bend and break in on itself and fold in, because big masses like that do collapse in on themselves. So gravity wouldn't really agree with flat Earth theory. But let's say we've got an Earth that's flat like this, and something underneath it, something really big that keeps it from deforming, which it would be something completely unknown to us, and at this point, basically magic.
Our mission is to delay the enemy.
The other issue is that the air on top of the Earth would slough off the sides of it. It would slide off of that round disk, and a flat Earth theory person will say, okay, but we have these mountains on the side that hold all the air on, and that's why they don't just fall out. You know, we kind of got the air in a cup, which is a little bit strange, but I guess it still works for their sort of mentality, I suppose. This actually creeps me out a little bit. Whoa! Exactly. All flat earthers have to do is show me the edge of the planet, and I'll believe. I got people skipping on my team. This is going to be a little challenging.
Defend the command post, soldier.
I don't really want to be inside here. I want to be on the outside, because that's where the fun zone is. I haven't really been able to see very many enemies, which is strange. There's a full team of them.
They're taking the command post.
What?
They're assaulting the command post.
Okay.
Don't let them overrun the command
Fabio,
post.
thank you for subbing. There's other issues with Flat Earth that don't properly explain the supposed rotation of the sun around the Earth, the shadows that it casts. Because if you like put a stick on an orb, it'll cast a different shadow than, say, a stick on a flat piece of paper. Because the way a piece of paper rotates is different than the way a ball spins. The positions don't explain. Flat Earth positions don't explain, what's the right way to say it, the reasons, I will say, our planets tilt, and the reason that we have seasons. They don't do a very good job explaining plate tectonics or what's underneath the Earth. They also don't do a good job explaining why airplanes just fly around the world instead of off the edge. A lot of it's conspiracy that the airline pilots are all into, or something sillier like that, or that because of some anomaly with radar, we're navigated around the sides. Yeah, Tyven Show says, I live in West Virginia and I can see Bigfoot from here. I'm sure you can, dude. Not a long shot. I think I'm gonna have to get back behind the tanks like I did last time to get the long shot. Like, I'm gonna have to get, like, back here to get long shots, which is gonna be a big challenge. That's a long shot. Maybe not so challenging if they keep making that mistake over and over again. But I can get them from back here. Yes, I can. So there's this big conspiracy of multiple countries and people and the FAA and the big government, I guess, and a lot of people that don't want you to know the Earth is flat for, I don't know, reasons
Stop the enemy from building that
I never
bridge.
clearly understood. This is kind of a slow-moving enemy team. Usually people just throw their bodies at you, but maybe it's because my teammates are killing them really well. I just haven't seen very much back here.
They're building a bridge.
There we go. There's another long shot.
Don't let the enemy build their bridge.
I did get sniped finally. Okay.
The enemy is building a bridge.
That does make sense. That counted
2
somehow.
minutes until our reinforcements get here.
We got the enemies in the bar.
The bridge is being built.
But no, so the issue with Flat Earth is that it doesn't explain
They're building a
so many
bridge.
other things that we know about the natural world. Like a lot of these sort of strange theories of everything, kind of like how I mentioned in the
The
Bigfoot
enemy
video,
has built half the
they might
bridge.
come up with some really creative ways to explain how the Earth is observationally flat, or feels kind of flat, it can look flat, and it can meet some criteria that would fool people, but it doesn't fill in like gravity, it doesn't fill in how tides work. Like, if the Earth is flat, then why in the hell do we have tides? It makes no sense. If there's no planets, and most of these arguments are also, instead of scientific, they're religiously based, or they have been for a long time religiously based. For many, many years, it's been the belief that since in the Bible, and respectively in the Quran as well, it was mentioned several times that the earth was flat, that therefore the earth is flat, because the Bible is infallible, and it's true, and you can't go wrong. So there must be some sort of mistake that our scientists are making, or perhaps Satan has corrupted them in some strange way, like when he was busy planting all of those fake dinosaur bones that one time. Man, my teammates are moving up so far. I'm actually kind of glad this dude died, because I'm ready to move up and take his place. Sarah Warren, thank you for the sub. I can't beat that.
Building a bridge. 10 seconds left.
At least they got a few long shots out of this one. Maybe we'll get a chance to just flip it around so I can go for long shots. Yeah, tide goes in, tide goes out. Can't explain that, Bill O'Reilly, yes. There's a lot of things you can't explain easily. They're difficult, they're complex, like magnets. How do they work? Well, magnets require knowledge of atomic structure and how electricity works, what electricity is made of, why electricity flows, why positive and negatives attract to each other. They require some understanding of quantum mechanics or entanglement or a lot of complicated things. Yeah, Satan planted all the dinosaur bones. That's what he did. Alright, Emilio, see you around. I love this Drifter's sarcasm, yes. Sarcasm makes the world go round. I think it's a southern thing. Ultra Aslan, Drifter, no, the Quran says the earth is round, not flat. Well, I've seen some interesting videos where some imams argue very vehemently that the earth is flat because of some religious reasons. And it's usually just like, I don't know about the Quran specifically, but I know little things in the Bible somebody will say, to the ends of the earth. And therefore that means the earth is flat and the Bible is infallible and the earth can't be round, I guess. It's kind of odd, but just a little quote like that really throws people off. I think it's silly to turn a metaphor into a science fact, but other people don't seem to find that nearly as silly. No, there's a lot of old religious texts that have words to the ends of the earth, to the edge of earth, to the end of time, to something, some common phrase that we've had for a super, super long time in our language. And people unfortunately take these to mean things far more literally than the original writers ever intended. I was actually kind of working on a video recently to prove that the earth was round as cheaply as humanly possible. Let's not be the only person going for long shots today. I'm trying to see somebody out here that I can shoot. Anybody, maybe. That's one long shot.
Building the bridge.
I gotta get 3 shots on this gun, so that's gonna be kind of a challenge. Is that a dude? Yep, that is a dude. Very well hidden dude. I'll get other opportunities for long shots in this map as well. Here's a dude. Ah, it was super close. Maddie NF raid. Holy crap, Maddie NF, thank you for the raid. This is a big raid. People flooding in here. Maddie, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. I try to get some headshots while we're doing this raid, or long shots, I should say, because I've only got a few left. But thank you for the support, Maddie. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, Maddie people are just flooding in here. I like that my teammates are throwing smokes, but I also kind of wish they would throw less smoke so I would have an opportunity to shoot more enemies. Come on. Come on. Depending on luck right there. I only got like, what is it, team? Like, what, 2 long shots left if I'm not mistaken? My teammates are playing the objective too well. No! Somebody says stream and audio are off? Uh-oh, that should not be the case. I worked very hard today to make sure that my audio was all in sync. That's a long shot. Okay. Oh, I see the other guy back there. I see where my other friends are, too. Now that I know where he's at, I'm going to go back to the same spot, and I'm going to see if I can give him a hug. Let's see if anybody stays. Let's see if anybody stays over here. Nope. Okay. Says, yo, Drift, just use the thermal sight. No. But Maddie, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the support, my man. It's always appreciated here. Maddie is a girl. Yeah, now I've screwed up everything. I assumed a gender! Why do I assume gender in 2018? Bloody 9, thank you very much. I just assume Maddie is in, like, Mad Lads? I don't know. I think I was thinking about the Mad Lads subreddit. Zounds, thank you for the $3 donation. Appreciate it. It says, please make the Flat Earth video. And the issue with that is I wanted, like, concrete proof, like, evidence that the world is round. What I ended up with, though, is a budget that was too high. I need to get so far back here for this. I don't even know if I can actually do anything at this distance. I mean, I can get kills. I just don't know if any of these kills are going to turn into proper long shots, you know. Legit Games, thank you for the sub as well. Seems like we're planting very easily here. Yeah, I screwed up my genders. No, I ruined that totally. Yikes. Raid away. Nice to see you. Ah, friends coming in the backside. You have been sorted. Mars Zal, thank you for the sub. Okay, we're gonna hold. I kind of wish they would blow up one of those walls so that, well, they obviously have this wall blown up, but I don't know if that's gonna be far enough away for me to get a long shot out of this. If I stand up here, I might shoot somebody in the head. Nope. Okay, good. Now we've got our walls blown up. Now I just got to move back here and wait for a friend to show up. Move way back here and wait for a friend. Oh, that was my friend. 9. Juan Arkelia, thank you for the sub.
We did it. The crowd's ammo supply is destroyed. Protect our tank so we can get within range of the main battery. Then we'll destroy the crowd 88s.
Well, I can't get any long shots here, so I'm just going to sit on the tank like a big knob. Probably going to get picked off from either side since neither of my teammates are pushing up. It's going to kind of leave me exposed here. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a dude right here. Mm-hmm. He had a good advantage on me. Andrew Thomas, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that one as well. Normatic, of course I can say your name. I can say a lot of names. Like Carl Jefferson, that's a name as well. Okay, so here's another opportunity for me to potentially get some long shots if they're not, if I don't waddle into grenades. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a little harder with all this smoke in the way. I love that my teammates love smoke. I don't love how much they love the smoke. It's making my everything more difficult. Felix Kune, thank you for the sponsorship. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rare boomy pets. Keep telling him he's a good boy. Is he a good dog? Yes, he is a good dog. All right, now this is my opportunity to get a few long shots on kids. Or just people in general here that aren't paying attention, really. I gotta get this guy on the right-hand side, because he's gonna murder us all. Where's this dude? I see you. That's a headshot, but not a long shot. I think I may be kind of done with my overall long shot opportunities for this map. Powerful Tech Knowledge, thank you for the sub. Hardcore is the best game mode for long shots. Yes, it is. Brian Breton, thank you for the sub. It may be, however, I prefer not to do hardcore, as I think the stream finds it more entertaining to do these sort of challenges in core mode. Yep, that guy got wrecked. I gotta get somebody in the very back, though, or I'm not gonna get this challenge completed. I don't even know if it's possible to get the shots at this distance. I'm just kind of spraying now. I guess if I'm not hitting him at that range, I'm probably just not going to hit him in general. Colin, no diamond for anything yet. I've got a lot of in-depth episodes made, but no proper diamond. And Cairo games. I have not played the game Warface. Maddie NF, there you are. Leaving your own comment, Maddie NF raid.
The strongest muscle.
Will G, thank you for the $10 donation. Says, love the videos, bro, helping me through some hard times in the Army. I appreciate it. I'm glad, dude, thank you for that donation. I'm glad to know that I was able to help you through some hard times in the Army. Because the Army is not a place of easy times. The Army is not a place for easy going in general. Army is serious business. You got serious work to do there. Yeah, it's not a joke. Alright, I'm going to move up over here and move up. I feel like if I move up, I can really probably clean out this side. I don't get a lot of time on that, but... Good, the tank has moved. Yep, I see you, Maddie. I see you right here. Currently 21 people watching, doing Fortnite. Streaming Fortnite, as a matter of fact. Says you're live. Let's see what we have. I always like to poke around and stalk other people's channels. I've been meaning to reinstall Fortnite. I see you're playing it on Xbox. I've been playing it a bit on PC, but I'm having a hard time kind of getting into it, right? But I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and give Fortnite another try. I'm gonna try Fortnite again and see if I can have a little more fun with it and maybe make an in-depth series out of it. I'm considering Fortnite in-depth. Hutch and Fwiz and those guys really want me to do it. And as it would seem, we have no doggos for either dog camera still. Alright, how are my orders looking? That's done. That's some orders completed. Whew, this gun's taking longer than anticipated. 3 more long shots and just a few more kills with either class. So 2 more on the basic division, 5 more there, and 3 long shots, and we will have this gun gold, which took significantly longer than I anticipated. Operation Griffin. I don't think I can get many long shots in Griffin. I'm gonna try to see if we can get Breakout again. Breakout is just gonna be the best. Oh, looks like we're doing Griffin. My nose itches super bad. I don't know why it does. Somebody must be talking about me. J-Hub says, let's play. Oh, we could, but J-Hub, are you willing to do PS4? You're willing to do PS4 Fortnite, J-Hub? Gardy just subscribed. Thank you, Gardy. Appreciate it. Says, play Fortnite on console. It's a lot easier. I'm not looking necessarily for easier. I'm generally looking for better, for more fun, for something that's more up my alley. And I do like PUBG, don't get me wrong. Okay, so we got to get 3 more long shots, and I think the best way to do that on this map is to go and hide on the very far right-hand side.
But we must move quickly, or the enemy will destroy the last 2 bridges and trap our forces.
Could have used this ACOG site to pop a few people. I have very few challenges left. I was supposed to get these done a little bit earlier. Destiny 2 in-depth coming up? No. Sorry, man. I'm not playing the Destiny. I'm really hoping somebody comes out here to party. Because I feel like this is long shot range. Is that a head I saw? That's a shimmer. Oh, here we go.
C is advancing. Escort it.
No.
C is on the move. Defend it. A is blocked by a hedgehog. The hedgehog is removed.
There we go. 2 more long shots. Making some progress already, team.
C is advancing.
It's not going to be far enough away to get a long shot, I don't think. It actually is. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and build this. Since apparently I'm escorting C by myself, I'm going to build a hedgehog here. I really want somebody to come back up here and challenge me. Maybe not that challenging. That's very challenged. I am challenged. I really dislike the large amount of additional health that they get on that. Hey, Kyoko. Nice to see you. Alright, so this is going to be a huge problem. Yep. What's he got? Does he have lookout on? There's more than a few friends here. Yep. He's not a stupid turret guy either. If he was a really stupid turret guy, I might could take advantage of that and murder him really hard, but I don't think... Ooh, this might be a long shot range. No?
We need to get another tank over the front line.
Come on, soften this dude up for me a little bit, okay?
Hertha is pulling
I
back.
get me an easy
Need
long
an
shot here.
escort.
Up. Damn it.
2 minutes until the enemy destroys the bridge. B is falling back
Damn
because
it.
it needs an escort. B is moving forward. Defend it.
There we go. 10 long shot medals with the FG42.
B is advancing. Protect it.
There we go. Got the challenge for that particular one as well. Now I get the infantry kills and I'll be set. One more kill and we have this gun gold, ladies and gentlemen. Just one more.
Tank is running low on fuel. Steal fuel from the enemy or our attack will stall. Enemy airdrop incoming.
Gold camo unlocked. Alright. Alright guys, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is back out of this game. And I do want to make a very clear distinction that is different from rage quitting. I don't mind leaving games when there's good reasons and saying things. Not when I'm mad, not when I'm bad, not when I'm losing. But my team's clearly smashing. They don't need my help. I'm doing well and I have completed my challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of the game. I'm hurting nobody by doing this. Yep. Yeah, J-Hub, I have indeed been playing with myself quite a lot lately. Quite a lot.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Let's see. Zach donated $5. Says, "Hey Drift, been a big fan for 1 billion years. You must be a dinosaur. What are your plans for gold pistols and the shovel? That's my main concern for Chrome goals. I found the pistols not too hard. I'm probably going to do something along the lines of a Kimbo rapid fire spam class. Now that I have that good that good old duelist attachment and fire rate cap. Doggo cam. I can show you the doggo cam, but there's no doggos here. They're not available at the moment. I'm probably going to go ahead and do the akimbo pistol ones. They're just easy. I'll get my bloodthirsties that way. I get fast headshots that way. It's very, very easy to do. It looks like I'm back in the headquarters. So let's go ahead and check out our gold FG42. Or, let's see here. All right. What does this gun even look like, gold? That could be better. Let's try a different variant. And I have found that the other ones are quite easy to use as well. Especially like the shovel class and stuff. I just have no issues with. Oh, now this thing is super gold. This is like gold on gold action. Okay. It's another one I have. Stripe Happy. These are going to be like dirtier gold probably. Yeah, these aren't going to be as pretty. Okay, time for class number 2 today. We are going to make a BAR class. I think my mountain has made some progress. Don't I have a challenge for getting 25 kills? Let's see here. Orders. 25 non-rifle kills in the infantry. Oh, that's non-rifle kills. That's different. Okay. Let's go ahead and change this up to the bar, which I have made significant progress on in terms of headshots. Hopefully I can get that done before the end of this stream. And I think for the bar, I'm actually going to go foregrip. And for my non-division class, for I guess anything else, probably for long shots if I had to bet, we're going to do it like this. Oh, wrong weapon. Camouflaging, we'll do that. Okay, so now it's time to go back into the game. Let's get some new challenges and be on our way. Oops. 25 non-SMG kills in the airborne division. That's the one I was thinking about picking up today.
It won't be easy, but it needs to be done.
And maybe we can even open some supply drops. Let's see what we can do right here. I got a lot of rare supply drops stacking up. What do you guys think? Should I open them now or wait? Tell me, chat. Do you want me to save them or open them? Save or open? Save or open? You better let me know soon. Just gotta see how many divisions I'm able to prestige as well. I don't want to do the rifle division yet because I need to finish my challenges on those. Do infantry. I've reached max prestige in airborne. I can prestige armored. Oh, that's so hard though. Oh, spooky. I'll probably work on leveling these up. How did we travel to the moon? Yeah, oh, we did travel to the moon, yes. Open, open, open. Okay, pretty much everybody wants to see me open these things. So I'm going to go ahead and open a few of these up. I'm not really worried about the social score points. I don't care about that. We'll see what we got. Kebab Lajos, thank you for subbing. That one was trash. Let's open a new one. This one's going to be moderate trash. Okay, we got some rare supply drops. Let's go ahead and open our rare ones. Let's see if we get something good. Maybe I'll actually get a BAR variant. That would be nice. So I could play with the BAR variant instead of the base weapon. This is looking pretty good. It's pretty okay. I've seen worse. Swiss CRC7 Gamer, thank you for subbing. That was a terrible rare supply drop. This one might be better. A duplicate. Come on. Alright, last chance for a BAR variant. Come on, baby. That's nothing. Well, that was super fun. Okay, let's go back into the game. It's going to be Hardpoint, I believe. Hardpoint was a little harder last time. Maybe this time I'll get easier teammates, different stuff. COD Gaming, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I like what J-Hub in the chat says. We traveled to the moon on liquid dinosaurs and dreams. Yes. Our jet fuel was in some way very condensed liquid dinosaurs and a hope and a dream. It was a very risky thing we did, but we did it anyway because that's what human beings do. We do things not asking if we should do them, just can we do them. Servadin6, thank you very much. That's a quote from the Jurassic Park book, which I believe was left out of the movie. KIA Specialist, welcome aboard. I think the quote was, we got so wrapped up in asking what we could do, we forgot to ask what we should do. I think I've got about 30 more headshots to go with the BAR, so not too bad. Man, it's easy to kill people with the BAR. It's going to be a little harder to get some noggin shots on them. Test day is 0618. I'm pretty close to a lot of other variants, but I saved my points for the purpose of getting... Wow, broken legs got me. Loving that. But I save it with the purpose of getting... man, I'm just duking on people here. Of unlocking new variants and stuff when new guns come out. I think I joined this game a little bit late. Mandy B, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. If the hard point is in our hands, I'm going to see if I can get some headshots. There we go. See, this gun just dukes on people. This gun's super easy to use. I'm surprised the pros picked the FG42 over this one. Kinda, yeah, no, I don't know. The FG42 is super consistent. This one does fall off at range. I think that's why the I know that's why the FG42 is used so much. Like, don't get me wrong, the 3-shot kill range on this gun is fantastic, but there's nothing like being able to get, like, really long 3-shot kill ranges, which is what the FG42 does. This one just shoots faster, that's all it is. Looks like we have a lot of Germans moving around our left-hand side flank over here, so I'm going to go get ready to give them all hugs. Not sure where the next point is going. Middle, apparently. Guys, I'm going to be missing a lot of shots today. In my quest to get more headshots. Gotta try to win a few games as well.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Enemy care package observed.
Okay, guys, can't all be afraid to get on the hard point now. Hoping somebody comes up these steps. Just have to wait for a sec here. This is going to be easier, I think. Bloodthirsties are not going to be very hard at all.
In the field. To hardpoint. Move out. Hardpoint locked down.
It's a little less consistent on the recoil. It's going to make the headshot part of this a bit more of a challenge. Wish I could already start racking up the Bloodthirsties. That would be very nice. So I feel like I could do the Lord's work if I could do some of these just a little earlier.
Enemy holds the hardpoint.
Yep, when they move around all funny, it kind of messes me up. I was hoping that guy was going to sit still and let his health regen, but that isn't quite how it panned out. Now I'm going to have to come over here and try to do like the face check headshots, which I always have a hard time with. For obvious reasons. Welcome new sponsor, Jay the Zombie. Thank you, Jay. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the sponsorship. I hope you enjoyed the nice boomy pets that are coming up very soon. Boomy pets are on the way for you. Did he just knee slide? Jay the Zombie, thank you for the sub. It looked like he just knee slid for me. Maybe I've just lost my damn mind playing this game too long. It can do that to people, you know.
Enemy holds the hardpoint.
I think I'm kind of doing this the hard way. I think I'm trying to play hardpoint more than I am trying to get headshots. And instead of actually like trying to hold smart areas, what I should do is run around like a knob and flank people really hard.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
Yep, and I should also definitely
Hardpoint is in our hands.
reload my gun somewhat more frequently. Ah, this should be good out here.
Hardpoint is being overrun. Need reinforcements.
Damn it!
Recon airborne. Searching
Man.
for hardpoint. Move out.
Jowl says, Drifter, you look like a bird. I know, dude. I'm aware. I've heard.
Recon airborne.
I've even heard that perhaps bird is the word. There's a headshot. Precisely as planned. Which I probably would have aimed a little bit better if I planned it. It's a distraction grenade. Go!
Enemy hands. Enemy holds the hardpoint. Enemy hands.
Go, go, lucky grenades. Gonna get me a lucky headshot here. Yep, did get me a lucky headshot. Exactly what I wanted. The paratroopers can knee slide. Thank you for letting me know that, chat. Appreciate it. I actually did not know that paratroopers could knee slide in such a way. Wrong side. Wrong side. Yikes.
Enemy holds the hardpoint. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
This means I am on camera and they're going to know exactly where I'm at. That was just bad aim. But he says, is the BAR a noob gun? Kind of. It's an easy gun, that's for certain. It's not as consistent as the FG.
Seize the hardpoint. Defend it.
FG is stupidly easy to use at long range, which is why I initially said it was going to be the best gun in the game. A lot of people disagreed with me and said BAR was the god gun. And definitely was a very good gun for a while. It got nerfed a bit, so it's a lot less consistent now.
Hardpoint location confirmed.
But it's still incredibly strong because it outguns submachine guns up close. I think that's really the big deal with the BAR, is that you'll just beat SMG users in areas where you really shouldn't.
Seize the hardpoint. Defend it.
Like that. And that. See, when I don't go for headshots, the gun just slaughters people way more easily. Alright, this is going to be just a risky push here. So look at this fucker. All he had to do was stand still and I'd get a headshot, but he had to, like, I'm a jetpack. Playing this jetpack game. Woo! Jump. I think sometimes I'm just hoping for lucky headshots here. That was the headshot I planned. See, that was my mistake right there. What I should have done, Shane Corrigan, I will not play hardcore. What I should have done is I should have waited to get closer to that person to shoot them in the head. Instead, I thought I was going to be clever and give them a little long-range spray. That just wasn't the smart decision to make. There were just many smarter decisions that I could have made. Rick D says, great content as always. Noob, question mark, stuck on level 55 and have entered prestige on several divisions. Why is my level not restarting? Oh, you have to visit, like, the general. You have to prestige your whole character, not just the divisions. Division prestiges don't restart the prestiges. You have to go visit the colonel in the prestige area. I'll show you next time I go to the headquarters. Do not let me forget, chat, next time I go to the headquarters, do not let me forget to show him. There's a different prestige area for your level, your main character prestige, than the division prestiges. So the division prestiges is like the dude by the board that you saw me go up to, but to the left of that guy, there's like this like big burly guy with his arms crossed like this that looks at you all grumpy, disapproving, like, you know, kind of like that. And he is the guy that will allow you into the prestige area, and then you'll walk around. You go forward and left. You'll like loop left around the corner, and you'll find the colonel sitting there on the cliff watching everybody. And now that colonel will allow you to do a proper prestige and advance your level. How close am I here? Yeah, I've got a few more than I thought. I've got about 35 headshots to go. I might be on this gun for a little bit. The Ardennes Forest. Yeehaw! We're going to kill some people in the Ardennes Forest. 30 score streaks. Win 20 modes again. Get some more hardpoint kills. We'll be on this. We'll be busy. I'll complete some of these, definitely. I guess I'll go back to the HQ again and get some more challenges in a bit. Why don't you play Hardcore Drift? It's so easy to get headshots. It just doesn't seem right. It seems cheap, unfair. Guys in the chat, if you really want me to do hardcore, let me know, okay? I don't want to cheat out on your guys' entertainment. I don't want to take the lazy way out.
The heart is the strongest
Jay the
muscle.
Zombie says, you're my favorite COD YouTuber and just YouTuber in general. I'm happy to sponsor. Quick question, what is your streaming setup? I've been wanting to stream, but I want to know with what program. I use a Logitech webcam for my webcam. I have 2 Elgato capture cards. I stream from a desktop gaming PC. And I have monitors, one for the gameplay and one for all my stream stuff on the side. I have a Blue Yeti microphone, and I have a custom-built desk that allows me to, we'll say, get comfortable. Now, I know the point's in the cave, but I kind of want to move up and take control of this area. Because this area, I can use the flank into the cave from. Got that headshot in. Seems like the vast majority of people want me to do hardcore. Okay. Lots of people want me in hardcore. Oh god, so that'd have been a dead teammate in hardcore. Got another headshot right there. Hardcore is cheating. It's cheating. Do hardcore. Stick to core mode. I might swap to war. I just have a challenge this week for getting a bunch of kills in this particular mode, so. It's easy to just get kills. Ooh, this guy's gonna mess me up if I'm not careful. Or this guy. Not sure what all my friends are up to over here. I don't really like this
Hardpoint is secure.
situation exactly.
Enemy holds the hardpoint. Enemy recon aircraft reserved.
See, that's where an FG42 would have won. Please no hardcore. Please no hardcore. Don't do normal or war mode. Abdul BMW, thank you for the sub. Okay, guys, I might swap over to war mode after this then. Okay? War mode might be easier. Adam Hawkins, thank you for the sub. I do appreciate the sub. Just trying to get this hardpoint killer challenge done. Okay, I'll see what I can do about this. I'll spice it up a little bit for you. I'll finish this game though. This game's getting finished one way or another.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yep, that is an area where I definitely got outgunned. And that's an area where you can see what the SMGs are supposed to do. So my gun technically kills faster. However, one of the things it does not do is have the same... I never saw that guy. Crap. It doesn't have the same maneuverability. Hey guys, we have a friend joining us. Doggo Cam is here. Hey Ozzy. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Doggo is doing doggo things today. I'll just leave him be. Ben, thank you for the sub. That was terrible aim on my part. I deserve to be dead. Yikes. Do kill confirmed because it's easier? Okay. I'll swap up to something easier. No worries. Hardcore is the way. I have a feeling this is going to be a game where I get pooped on more than just a little bit as well. Al Maximilian, thank you for the sub. Oh, he moved forward. I thought he was going to stay back there.
Hardpoint is secure.
Okay, I'll do a little bit less headshots and a little bit more controlling of these areas. I'll just shoot people if you're not paying attention. Like, that guy wasn't, but I wasn't either. I was about to get me a... Was it... Oh. Okay, I think it's going to actually loop back around to the... Should be resetting back to start over here. Let's see if I can turn this around and get the W, huh? 8 shots left, and I think I was the only person rotating except for the 2 dudes on the enemy team.
New hardpoint. Move out. Hardpoint in allied hands. Seize and defend the hardpoint. Keep suppressing fire. Recon airborne. Counter recon aloft. Engaging enemy recon aircraft.
The heart is
What?
the strongest
Why is this guy
muscle.
able to just waddle into my hard point? What? Harley Guitar, thank you for the $4 donation. Says, hey Drift, what stopped you playing Battlefield 1? For some reason I just drifted away from it and can't explain it. What do you think of World War II in comparison? I had the exact same experience. I just started drifting away from World War 1. It's not that I disliked it or that I had any issues with the game. Quite the opposite, actually. I enjoyed it a lot. But I just started playing it less for reasons that I'm not super sure about, even myself. I get the trash time, I guess. Even myself. I'm not sure. I don't think anything straight stopped me from playing it or like pulled me away from it so much as it just didn't. I lost my feel for it. I don't know how or why. I can't think of anything particularly bad about Battlefield 1. Some people said that the content got stale. See, that's what confuses me. How I was thinking, all right, nobody's on the point. They're not getting on the point. I should be able to move up through that area because a smart person would already be on the point holding it, but this isn't like smart or competitive anything. Yep, see that guy right there, instead of getting on the point and being a good teammate, he's going to sit there and rack up his streaks. My teammate's going to go for the spawn kill. There we go.
Location confirmed. Seize and defend
Thankfully
the
somebody was
hardpoint.
smart enough to rotate, because I was not. Got another headshot out of that, which is good. I'll go ahead and move over here and provide some emotional support for my team. Apparently who does not want to be in the bunker anymore. Understand why, it's kind of a busy bunker. It's probably the best place for me to get headshots is over here on the side. Oh, I missed the dude. Gonna get my teammates killed doing that crap.
We have the momentum. Hardpoint is getting overrun. Need
I'm
reinforcements.
playing this like a big noob, guys. Please be patient with me. Yikes. Adam, yes indeed, I do play PUBG. But Battlefield 1 I just drifted out of. There were a lot of people that said there's not enough content, that it's boring, there's not enough customization, that there's not enough maps. And I guess that's a thing. Maybe I just got tired of playing the same maps. I think I kind of got tired of a game that essentially never had teamwork. Like, all you would do in that game is pub stomp. That was the entire game. There was no real way to work together, because your squad, as good as they may be, are limited onto what they can accomplish. You can only, like, actually win so much of a game with your squad. And yeah, there are people that are god squads, like there are, like, people who have played Battlefield games for the last 10 years that are very good at Battlefield games. And there are multi-squads where, like, you have, like, 8 people join the server and both of your squads work together and some stuff like that. But generally speaking, that is not how Battlefield runs. You just, it's you versus the other gods, with a lot of random noise in the middle. The random noise being people that have no idea what they're doing in that game. There's definitely overlap with that in Call of Duty, especially when it comes to doing something like ranked play, which is nothing but the biggest... I have some very strong feelings about ranked play in this game that I try to hold back on a little bit. Because I still have hope, and I know that just shitting on something early doesn't inspire any degree of optimism at all. So I just try to be patient on stuff like that. But no, ranked play in this game is completely broken. It is like the definition of a broken mess. No! That was it! I think that was the guy I shot. No, I shot his friends. There were 3 of them in there. I was hoping to get like a nice little cheeky headshot right there. Oh, there's a dude on that turret.
Low altitude bomber inbound. Incendiary mission commenced.
Oh, I'll take the 20 seconds of time over here. And I'll take the headshot as well. Okay, we'll swap over to war mode when this is done. And I will go into the headquarters and show my donation friend how to prestige.
Flush out the enemy.
I was hoping the recoil would kick it up a little bit, but it did not.
Recon aircraft standing by. Recon searching for targets.
Are they behind me? Literally behind me, yep.
He's on bombing mission ready. He's on bomb mission ready.
You're dead, buddy. Or my teammate will kill you. So then I figure if I can get behind some of these friends.
Hardpoint is an
There's
enemy
spawns
head.
over there, so that kind of sketches me out. I'm likely to get shot in the back here, but... not yet. I want the headshot. I don't want to get the kill, I want to get the headshot. Which means I have to get so fucking close!
Hardpoint is getting overrun. Need reinforcements. New hardpoint. Move out.
There we go. Headshot earned. I'm getting him.
Hardpoint is secure.
Whoa. That's a losing battle, right? That's always a losing battle. People fight that just because there's cover, and I fight that just because I have cover, even though that is definitely a losing battle. There we go. Got another headshot at the end. Why did you stop playing League of Legends? Jay the Dragon King. That answer is very easy, which is simply that Overwatch took that over. If you look on my second channel, which I can put up on the screen right now, I'll do that. That's definitely not the right size. There we go. The second channel. That channel is... Yeah, I had fun that match. That's fine. That channel is pretty much all Overwatch. There's a little PUBG on there and some other kind of games and stuff, but that is my Overwatch channel where I stream all the time. I just hit Diamond last season, so I think I've finally gotten good, but I've been having a little bit of issues climbing back up to Diamond this season, so maybe I didn't get as good as I thought I had got good. How many headshots did I get that round? 7. Alright, go ahead and back out. Public match. Let's do some more. Let's do some more so I can grind out as many headshots as I can in the least amount of time. And we'll do 2 guns in 1 stream. But if you guys want to sub to Drifter Plays as well, youtube.com/c/Drifter Plays. That's where I do a lot or almost exclusively streaming content. This channel is like a couple streams a week. It's fun. But that's my main streaming channel. I'll probably do an Overwatch tonight. So we'll have some fun there. Gotta rub my hands like this. Let's see how Doggo is doing. Oh, he's being a cute boy. I'm gonna go pet him. Hey, buddy. You're my good boy, right? Yeah, you're my good doggy. You're my smart boy. Good boy. Do you know the way? He's just hanging out. Perfect. I can grind out a lot of headshots here. No, I meant to go to headquarters to show the prestige. Okay. Crap. Okay, so as soon as this map is... This is a fantastic map for headshots. As soon as this map is done, I'm going to do that. Headquarters, man. Stick around. Please, headquarters guy. I have not abandoned you, nor have I forgotten. Except that time I just forgot. Crap. I won't forget again, probably. I'm not good at remembering.
What's that garage?
I'll go ahead and take that little bit of text off right here.
Defend the command post, soldier.
This is really kind of sketching me out. Like a lot. Oh, yes. That is exactly what I was hoping to do, to get one of those lucky close-range headshots. Why do I hope for luck? Why don't I plan for skill, but... See, I went for luck right there as well. I don't know why. It's not the smart decision to make. But it's the one I've been making lately. Hope for luck. Getting more headshots. I gotta wait this one out. Whew.
Protect the command.
There's hostiles in the courtyard.
Want the headshot? Give me the headshot. No! I was on a nice little streak right there.
They're taking the command post.
8 kill streak, close to a 10. After this game, I'm 100% going to quit out and do that thing in the headquarters. I am not going to forget twice. I may forget once, but I will not forget twice. I promise you that. Guys in the stream, do not let me forget. Help be my memory for me. Okay? So I've got some issues with it. What are you doing in here? Get out of my command post. What are you doing in here? You do not know the way. You do not know the way. Get out of here. I love that. I gotta play some VR chat on Twitch. I gotta do that.
Will be here soon. They're taking the command post.
They usually don't camp on the left-hand side. I wasn't expecting that. Daniel Pedersen says, is Overwatch your #1 game right now? It's fun to play, and I've watched you play it a lot, but it doesn't look so fun. It probably is. I just have... I just have this thing with Overwatch that is... Me and Overwatch just jive together in ways that we should not. Mark Lessier, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. In this instance, I think the BAR is probably going to net me the most amount of headshots. Though the ACOG, though the ammo supply is significantly lower. I do not know the way. No, God, I need to play VR chat. That's going to be on the Twitch channel, which is also linked below. I use the Twitch channel for things like that because I can't do it on YouTube, man. I'll get a copyright strike in an instant.
Keep the enemy from building the bridge.
I see him up here, kind of. I don't like that. That I don't like. I literally have no body to shoot on that guy, but his viewpoint allows him to pepper me. That is not fair. That is not fair at all.
Stop the enemy from building that bridge.
Hey there, friends.
The enemy is building a bridge.
I see that friend as well.
The bridge is half built.
Shit, I need to deal with this friend over here first. Ah, that was a timing thing. He was good. He got good. He was able to aim in and pop me real quick. I can't fault him for that. Azex, KZHR, thank you for the sub.
The bridge is being built.
This guy definitely has the advantage in this fight. See, that should have killed him.
They're building a bridge. 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here.
It's over here somewhere. Come on. I just shot you.
The enemy is building a bridge.
You're right in the middle, you frankincense. Frankincense and myrrh. That guy's not bad either. I can't really mess with him very much. I gotta play this like super cautiously. This is the spot to rack up headshots too, so.
The bridge is being built.
Good job, team. That guy's dead. I get really scared every time I reload. I worry they're just going to rush the bridge and, you know, build it. Bridge is still very exposed, so I'm not super worried at the moment.
1 minute left.
Now I'm a little worried. This is what has me worried. So you can't see anything. Really hoping
The
that...
enemy is building a bridge.
Yep, good.
They must not build that bridge.
This is really bad. There he was. Time for me to go suicide and die.
Keep fighting. Reinforcements are on the way. Defend the ammunition supply. Destroy.
Good.
Use the ammo for our flag guns.
Swap back to this one. If we get a nice defense here, I can get my win a game of war challenge as well. We should do quite well today. Hey Ozzy, are you a good boy? Are you a good dog? Yeah, man, you're a good dog. You're my smart boy.
Protect the ammunition supply.
Okay, I want these walls half built, team. That's how we win the war, with half-assed construction. This is the threat zone. Got a friend going through there, which is good. Nobody riding on the top. Tank is parked. Got a Bren just ready to hammer. Friend is still there.
Don't let them destroy the ammunition supply.
Ah, just a millimeter too low for the headshot. I was close, but I was a smidge low. Really worried about this side. Yep, now if a smart enemy would push through here. Oh no. I was like, that's an easy headshot if he just sits there. I can peek him. Carlo Papa, thank you for the sub. I think I'm going to get murdered if I do this, but I want to do it because I want to get the headshots. Ah, no headshot. Lame. See more friends back there. I do not know the way. Please. Please, dear God. Michael Condrey.
A bomb's been planted on our ammo supply.
Oh. That may be one of the worst Call of Duty glitches of all time.
Stop that bomb.
Alright, that's me killing 4 people. Please defuse the bomb. Thank you. Oh my god. See, that's when you know you've got a good team. When you kill 4 of them and get a Fury kill, and your teammates defuse the bomb, that means they're doing a Call of Duty. A lot of times I get teammates, I could kill 4 people. Bomb defusal isn't going to happen. This part's a little harder for me to get headshots on. But I'll try. Yes, the dog is a Shiba Inu.
Planted a bomb on our ammo supply.
So the way to do this is you got to move behind them.
Disarm the
Should be
bomb.
some cheeky gentlemen camping over here. Well, there's one guy laying in a corner who's going to get pistol
Deactivate
kills.
the bomb.
Oh, man.
Keep our ammo supply safe. We deactivated the bomb. There's a bomb on our ammo supply.
At this point, it's going to get rougher.
30 seconds left. Stop that bomb. Deactivate the
Ah, got peppered from both sides. That was just a bad play on my part.
10 seconds left.
That's 3 of them dead, but all of us dead. I'm going to be leading the charge here. Got a hit marker.
Remove the bomb.
He knew I was coming. See, that guy was smart. He knew what to do. Jesus Lavea, thank you for the sub. He knew what was going on. He wasn't playing games with
The
me.
enemies have destroyed our ammo supply, but the battle is far from over. Keep the enemy from escorting their tanks in range of our flag gun.
Got a headshot
The
in.
enemy tank
Good.
is advancing.
As long as I get headshots, I'm happy. I think the STG is going to end up being one of the easier weapons to get headshots with. The M1 Garand wasn't particularly hard either. But I think the STG is going to be easy. I think the FG42 is actually going to be a little bit on the hard side of
Tank is on the
things.
move. Kill the soldiers around that tank.
Picked up 2 quick headshots, or was that 1 quick headshot? Lost track. Hey, Ozzy. Ozzy, are you a good boy? Yeah, you're still being a good boy.
King up.
I should have paid a little more attention to the game right there.
Their tank is advancing. Their tank is advancing.
There we go. Easy headshot on Tank Man. I'm in big doo-doo, so I just gotta wait for them to make a mistake. A big mistake, that is. Ah, shotgun friend came to give me a hug. What's better, semi-auto or auto? Definitely auto. Selby772, thank you for the sub. Auto is going to be better in almost every situation. That's why most of our guns now have the ability to go full auto. I think that you're not going to want to full auto people at like long ranges in real life. I think we're talking real life, right? In game, full autos are just the way to go. That's just how video games work.
The enemy tank is advancing.
In real life, you don't use full auto all the time, but it's nice to have. Like, very few soldiers that I know ever tell me about full autoing any real enemies. That's just not how it works, right?
2 minutes until our reinforcements get here. Don't let them destroy
Unless they're
our
just
flag
like
guns.
point blank, clearing houses, can't miss. It's semi-auto all the way. I talked to soldiers, literally none of them ever use burst fire because there's no point in doing that. There are, however, some limited situations where full auto is useful. Sorry, I'm losing track. Semi-auto is the way to go. Semi-auto is like 99% of what you're going to see in combat. Very rarely are soldiers that know what they're doing gonna shoot more than a couple of shots of a burst.
Near that tank. Their tank is pulling back.
Ah, no headshot. A headshot would have finished that person off.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Suck Me Not donated $3. Says, love the stream, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, Suck Me Not. I really do appreciate it. Come on, headshot. No! I got the assist, but no headshot. Ozzy is an 8-year-old Shiba Inu, but he's still doing good. He's still my good boy.
Their tank is pulling back. They fire on the infantry by the tank. The enemy tank is advancing. The tank is on the move. 30 seconds left. Their tank is advancing.
Man, easy headshots in this mode. I sprayed a little bit much there. That was kind of newbie of me.
Tank is backing up. 10 seconds left.
I like to make it really hard to get through this corridor because I can do that, and then I can just rotate over and watch this top area really hard. A lot of easy ways to peek up here, but I try to make it less peekable. Screwed that up a little bit. I let that guy live going for the headshot.
The enemy tank is advancing. Clear all enemies from the tank.
Ha! Double headshots on those nerds. Racking them up. Alright, we won the game of war, but it's not like fully over yet. Hotshot says, coming from a Marine, firing full auto past 50 yards is just a waste of ammo. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I mean, unless you're doing like suppressing fire with a LMG or something, but that's just like shooting at people to tell them to fuck off. That's different than actually trying to hit them. Racking up a lot of headshots here. So I'm going to keep on racking them up, and I will not forget, when this half of war mode concludes, we will be returning to the headquarters to pick up new challenges, and we will be returning to the headquarters to show my friend who donated Where to Prestige. Well, right now we've got one dog who's on camera. Ozzy, are you hungry? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good dog. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, over here. He seems very unimpressed with me.
Capture that command post to get intel on
Yeah.
defenses.
Okay, dog, I'll leave you alone. I think he's kind of pissed off. I'm interrupting his look out the window session. Got another headshot. Oh, God. Oh. This is no point in hiding. I'm going to surprise this guy. I love doing this. I'm such a good teammate, guys. I'm a T1 teammate. Oh, I missed the guy on the ground. I didn't react fast enough.
Taking the command post.
John Billy says, any advice on writing graduate school personal statements? What worked for me, and I'll admit that I applied for a college of business where I already knew pretty much all the professors, was to just write very honest, straightforward statements. I didn't really have a need to do anything that crazy or complicated. Just like, hey, I want to come to business school and further myself and get better at learning these things, and they were pretty good with doing that. That felt filthy. I know it really wasn't, but it felt pretty dirty. I felt very in control of that situation. Oh, hey Drift, is it easier to get gold guns on full autos or semi-autos? I haven't tried a whole lot yet. So far the BAR and the FG have been way easier. I do think the M1A1 carbine was pretty easy, but I did have a much more difficult time with the SVT. I'm actually going to say the semi-autos are easier except the SVT. The SVT is a big pile of butts.
Enemy airdrop incoming.
Let's see if I can do my great value sniper impression here. Did we kill that guy? Good.
Move it, soldiers.
Yeah, he could see my shoulder right there. That was a bad peek. It was a very bad peek.
Bridge.
Ah, I don't have high caliber on. Yikes. So in order to do this, I have to hit 3 headshots in a row on this guy before he can react, which is going to be hard because he's looking for me often.
Look out! Crowds on the road!
Yep, this is going to be really hard. Actually, you know it's probably going to be a hard to the point where it's a complete waste of my time. Instead, I think my time would be better served just trying to build this bridge.
Building the bridge.
Yep, I mean, there's going to be a lot of sniping as well, but I'll see what I can do about it.
Bridge in progress. Build the bridge. Bridge is being built.
Hammer and prayers, hammer and prayers. Unstoppable says, I've subbed for years. I love you, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the support. Makes me glad to hear. Yes, got another headshot in.
2 minutes until
Need to
enemy
give
reinforcements
these guys that are
arrive.
going to be by the barrel some
They're on the
hugs.
house overrun!
Building the bridge.
Like, I thought I already killed this guy building the bridge. Why are there so many people on the bridge? 96%.
Look out! Crowds on the road!
Bridge
Got
in
him. That was a
progress.
complete lucky headshot. There was nothing about that one that was skill.
Clear on the house overrun!
We built the bridge. Move up. Destroyed our German ammo supply so they won't have munitions for their AA guns.
I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. There may be a sniper to deal with, but I will just plow on through this. Oh, come on! That is not the kind of sniper I thought I was gonna be dealing with, but I guess I did call it out, so... yes. Celtic Tyler, I will not forget to go into the HQ. I will try not to forget, but actually, you know what? There's no try, only do. Yoda said that. And Yoda's a wise little puppet. The best way to get this is if I move forward and kill people over here more in their spawn. Actually, this is pretty funny if you build these up once we've planted the bomb. And you force them to push in.
On the road.
That's jokes.
Away from our bomb.
That's a little bit less jokes. That actually kind of hurt.
Supply now. Protect our bomb at all costs.
I think we've made some of them quit. Quite a few of them, probably.
Protect our bomb.
This is a spot where people normally just don't look for you. And I've got a teammate watching the back. Oh, that's our friendly building. So if I do this right, they'll probably just walk past me. So not anymore. Yeah, they knew I was there after that shot. Good. Good, good, good.
We did it. The crowd's
We
ammo
doing it
supply
today.
is destroyed. Protect our tanks so we can get within range of the main battery. Then we'll destroy the crowd 88s. We're advancing. Protect us. Enemy airdrop incoming.
Owie.
That's it. We're advancing. Stay near this tank and protect it. We're on the move.
Should have done that one a little better.
Enemy flamethrower observed. Get to cover. We're advancing. Protect us. Got one. The main battery.
The
Headshot.
heart
Yes.
is the strongest muscle.
Daniel says, hey Drifter, great stream. I'm getting ready to go back to school for mechanical engineering. Wish me luck. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. That's what I got my degree in. Not an easy degree to get, but a very worthwhile degree. I do want to wish you good luck.
Good.
I think you can do it. I believe in you. Mechanical engineering is a difficult degree. Urban gaming, thank you for subscribing as well. It's not an impossible degree. It's not an undoable degree, and it's not a degree in the same way that like biochemical engineering is a degree. Mechanical engineering is kind of a catch-all of several different kinds of engineering, and you can do almost anything with it. It's kind of its downfall is that it's such a general engineering that it oftentimes lacks a specialty. However, the good thing about it is its versatility. And I think that's also one of the things that makes it more learnable than most other types of engineering degrees, is that with mechanical engineering, you are rarely going to get that specialized. You are rarely going to get that far in that you enter pure crazy town when it comes to your math and numbers. You will do a lot on actual mechanics, and you'll do a fair bit of thermodynamics or heat transfer that gets pretty hard, but you won't go full-on crazy into electrical engineering. You won't be studying quantum mechanics or anything like that. So it's a very approachable science, and 90% of the stuff you'll learn mirrors what you understand about reality. You might have to think about it a little differently, but they're physical laws, and we're understanding them very well. Creeper, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Was good cuz. Thank you for just subbing like that. I appreciate it. Where do you start your gaming career? After seeing you have over 1 million subs, look like you stayed dedicated. I've been playing video games since as long as I can remember, since the days of the NES. I've just been playing game after game after game. Did I have to complete any orders? What? No. Oh well. I'll complete 2 challenges at once with this one. I'll probably put infantry on this. Not infantry, derp, airborne. I know I'm kind of close to that one, but let's do that. Let's go to headquarters. Yeah, I'm going to HQ right now. Mechanical engineering, fun times, hard times, but I'm glad I completed it. Even if I didn't use it really, even if I never use it really, I learned so much, and what I learned from that helped me build my YouTube channel. What I did in mechanical engineering tied in with what I was doing in gaming, because it gave me the tools to think scientifically, to break down the game I was playing, to take it apart and make something really interesting out of it, or find a new and interesting way to study it. So I'm going to pick up some new challenges. My AC or heater is kicking on. 15 Dom points. Let's win a war match. That's the one I need. Okay. So we'll go over here to find these people. This is your division prestige guy, which you do prestige. So if you're not prestige level, this dude right here will be standing in your way, and he'll cross his arms and be all grumpy and be like, you shall not pass. But once you're level 55, you can talk to him, and you come around all the way on the left-hand side, past the motorcycle, past this woman who's everywhere, and then you get to talk to the general.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Then he will let you prestige. Cray says, is information management a common degree in the United States? No, it is not. Information management is not a very common degree, my friend. It would probably fall under IT,
The heart
more of a specialty
is the
degree.
strongest muscle.
And you do find some people with it, but it's not super common. Del Boy H $3 has been a fan of the stream since the COD 4 days. Thank you for the years of laughs. On a side note, what did you think of the new Star Wars? Fundamentally, what did he say? Fundamentally disagreed with Luke's character. Love from Ireland. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I will talk about the new Star Wars right now, so I will probably put some text on screen while we talk about that, so people don't go spoiler crazy on me. Oh man, we made such good progress. Awesome. Only 6 headshots to go, and we're going to be finishing up the bar. Well, then we get to the last set of challenges with the bar. Finishing the bar? Ha. No, last set of challenges. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into war mode. Oh, not this one. Nope, not that one. War mode. So I'll change the text on screen instead of my second channel, which I would implore you all to check out. The second channel is where we have a lot of fun, and something that I do plan to stream on tonight, and then make more in-depth videos tonight, and a lot of different things going on. But I'll see if I can wipe this out and be like, warning, Star Wars spoilers. And I'm going to have to leave that on screen for the time being, so that people understand what we have here. Oh, come on. There we go. Warning, Star Wars spoilers. Okay. I did not like The Last Jedi. I thought that it was a very purposefully nihilistic Star Wars movie that kind of destroyed its own lore and did not have very many fantasy components. To understand some of the reasons that I didn't like The Last Jedi, you need to understand some of the reasons that I did like other Star Wars movies. Obviously, there's nostalgic attachment growing up with them, But other Star Wars movies are something of grandiose adventure movies. They follow the story of a young, naive underdog fighting back against the big bad empire, you know. They've got to fight this empire really hard, and they've got to win, and it's good, pretty clear good, bad, and evil. And that was the big twist in the original Star Wars, is that even in really bad people, there's still some good attributes, there's still some redeeming flaws. And Luke Skywalker's character in particular is a character of nearly unlimited hope, which is kind of what defines him. He is hope incarnate. He believes even that the evil Darth Vader can be saved in some way. Carter and Lucas, thank you for the sub. They follow a kind of mythic storytelling borrowed from Japanese and from other folklores, kind of the everyman hero. And you see that a lot with unique twists and space battles. And the space isn't like super scientific. It gets messed up quite a bit here and there, but you don't have to overthink it, really. Where The Last Jedi really started going wrong for me was... Let me think about this. There are so many things wrong with The Last Jedi, it's difficult to keep them all in one discussion. So I'm trying to think of a way how to best organize my thoughts while I'm playing here. Okay.
Defend the bunkers.
It had serious tone problems. Movies have tones. They have feelings. They're designed to make you feel scared, to feel tension, to feel funny, alone, you know, something like that. But they're designed to make you feel a certain way, right? The Last Jedi would swap back and forth so quickly between being a movie that's very serious and moody and gritty and intense to just being silly. And then it would go back to gritty and intense and hardcore, and then we're milking cows. And then it's so serious, everybody's dying. But instead, let's talk about Chewbacca not wanting to eat the porgs. And it would go back and forth and back and forth. And the original Star Wars movie, while it was intense and it did have funny moments, it didn't have that same hard swap back and forth with the intensity of these swings. And the tone was consistent and it made sense. I really didn't like that the whole plot took place in like a slow motion chase scene. That was really strange for me, which is kind of silly because I feel like that's something that I would have written myself. Like, that's something that if you would have left me to make a movie, I'd have been like, okay, we're going to take this Star Wars movie and we're going to make it a little smaller. We're going to make it a little bit less crazy and kind of scale back the story because that's easier, right? But it was done so weirdly that instead of being trapped somewhere or doing something, they were in this kind of goofy slow motion chase that Finn and, what was the other girl? Rose were able to hop in and out of being undetected. Okay. I did not like the change in Luke's character from a man of infinite hope to a man of infinite sorrows. And most importantly about that was not necessarily that he changed over his life or that something happened that made him change, but it was Luke himself that caused this problem. He was the one that wanted to kill Kylo Ren. He panicked for like a split second and tried to murder Kylo Ren, and that's what caused his own problems. And because of his own issues, he decided that Kylo Ren was unsavable, his own student, even though he knows the boy better than that. I think that is fundamentally goofed up. It's not a consistent character at all. I also feel... Oh man, there's gonna be so many people around here. I also feel really bad about Leia Poppins. Leia uses the Force and flies around after being in space for like 2 minutes, and just like, I know it's Star Wars and I try not to overthink the space stuff, right? But just so you know, if you're in space for more than like 30 seconds, you die. You don't die because it's, well, you die because it's cold. If there's no star shining on you, it's freezing cold, and you turn into a brick of ice. If there is a star shining on you, it's going to be like 800 degrees and you'll burn up. Then there's mostly the issue of decompression. If you go into space and decompress, you die. You usually decompress before you freeze to death. And the way that works is the oxygen in your blood will boil out, because oxygen is a gas, right? And even when it's in your blood and being used in the body, it still has a chemical form. And when the pressure gets too low, it'll go from a solid liquid type oxygen to a plasma or gaseous form and boil out of your blood, which is not something you want to have happen should you choose to stay alive. I thought I was on this point a little faster than that, but alright. So that's kind of strange. Tyler Manigan says, I smoked weed for the first time and didn't feel anything. That happens. That's kind of a common time. It happened to me too. The first time I smoked, I didn't really feel anything. It took me like the second or third try, and then it started working a lot. So we've got that issue. The casino thing, I love the metaphor, but it is a bit on the nose, I think. It was a bit too blunt, like her to her, the rich people are evil. And that's usually something I'm all for. Bad rich people are awesome. Because most of the super wealthy people that I know are actually pretty horrible morally and ethically. But it was so on the nose, it wasn't even clever. It was kind of bad. So many things going on. There were so many strange moments. I didn't like the FaceTime between Kylo Ren and Rey. They were literally using the Force to FaceTime each other. Sorry, we'll go back to Leia. Leia Poppins, Leia flying around. Leia ain't never done that before in any Star Wars media ever, but now she can fly. Okay, everybody has to have their moment. There was that kind of issue too, that everybody has to have their moment, big or small, because it's a Star Wars movie and the cast is enormous, and you had throwbacks to Chewbacca. Leia ultimately didn't necessarily need to be doing that much in the movie. I thought she was going to be replaced by the other general. Hell, it even seemed like Leia was going to be the one to suicide with the ship so that, the next generation could move on, but no, Leia lives and the younger generation kills themselves because Leia's a more popular character. Okay, Adventures of Finn and Rose were ultimately depressing because they didn't accomplish anything. Nothing happened with them. They just went and they did this big grand adventure, and all they did is get more people killed, and every single thing that they tried to do was pointless. It was completely pointless. It was like the most nihilistic thing. Like, you tried really hard and you had this plan and you put a lot of hope into it and you meant really well, but then you failed because life is meaningless and everything has no value, etc., etc. Like, it's like, god damn, like, we went really hard and tried to find the good hacker, but we found a hacker. And this guy isn't good or bad. He tells us how both the Rebellion and the First Order are both doing the same thing and messing people over, and people sell weapons to both sides. And then he betrays them after they get on the ship and nothing happens of consequence. And then Poe's plan, nothing happens. Poe's plan was meaningless to begin with because the other general had a plan that she just conveniently forgot to tell everybody about for reasons that I truly do not understand. Like, she could have just told, hey guys on the ship, what we're going to do is we're going to run as long as we can and make it look like we're running out of fuel, and then when everything's really about to go tits up, what I'm going to do is jettison everybody to safety. But instead, she's just like, yeah, keep up hope and trust me. And everybody on the ship was like, we're going to die. We're going to die. Everything's falling apart. We're all died. We're going to get screwed here. And she's like, just trust me. To the point where she literally has inspired mutiny amongst other crew members because they don't know what the plan is. And that doesn't make a damn bit of sense. I don't know why bombs fall when there's no gravity. I guess there's planet gravity. Why does Kylo Ren FaceTime Rey? They literally FaceTime each other and flirt, and it's weird and awkward. Why is it when the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, which was a major plot point of the first movie, of whose hands it's been in, what it's been doing, what's going on, why is it that they just like, meh, it's not important, and throw it away? The first movie builds up to the question of who is Rey's parents, where is she from, why is she force sensitive, why is this all such a big deal? And then it's just more like, All of that was nonsense, all the foreshadowing. Even in this movie, in this very movie, they're building up very hard to something about Rey's parents and backstory, and then they just throw it all away like, your parents are just poor people that sold you for money. It's just, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. We'll just get on with it. Okay. Kylo Ren works very hard to do his light side thing, to become better, to be less murderous. He talks about how he didn't hate his father. Maybe he even loved him a bit. It's like he didn't want to do these things. He wanted to break free of his cycle and Snoke and become a different person. And we go through this whole story arc of maybe Kylo Ren's not so bad. Maybe he's good. Maybe all these things are changing, you know? And then it's like, lol, no, JK, he was actually bad and none of this matters. And it's just like, the fuck? What? Why? That doesn't make any sense. That's so arbitrary. I watched for so long for some kind of payoff and there's nothing. Then it's like, okay, Emperor Snoke, the super powerful grand leader of everything. So powerful, in fact, he made the Emperor look like a motherfucking joke, okay? What's his deal? What's going on with him? He gets killed by basically a MacGuffin. The lightsaber that was put in place there that Kylo Ren just flipped on and cut him up, and he can read Kylo Ren's mind, but he doesn't see that he's about to get killed, and it's so set up. It's like, kill your true enemy, strike down your true enemy, trust in me, and kill Rey, while he puts the lightsaber down. It was so... But what bothers me about this is that all of it's very nihilistic. Both sides are bad. All the hope that you have is squashed. Anything you want to learn about is crushed. None of the characters have backstories or meanings or anything important. None of them even progress in any meaningful way. Like, Rey starts out this movie doing one thing and being one kind of, we'll say, hero, right? And she goes on this journey with Luke doing something very different. And she starts getting darker and more evil, and we're like, oh man, we're gonna see like an evil Rey. We're gonna see her fall to the dark side. And then she's like, nah, just bounce back. I'm the same old Rey. And it's like, okay, look at Poe Dameron. Poe Dameron probably had the most complete story arc in the movie, and it was terrible because the only thing that Poe Dameron learned was to blindly follow authority. Unchained Sora, yes, they didn't have a plan in the original trilogy. About that, you're correct. But they were more careful with things. What this movie did is it took everything that The Force Awakens was building up to and just took a big shit all over it. It just took one big fat dump over everything that they were working on and started from scratch. Well, here's another good one. Kylo Ren, no change. Yeah, Poe Dameron was just blindly follow authority for no reason. It did make sense, like he got a lot of his people killed in that big, bombing raid mission thing that went awry in the beginning. Rose was another kind of thing. She didn't really change that much. She was just a beacon of hope throughout. People hate on the Rose story. I didn't really hate it. I didn't really hate Rose as a character either. Adding a love triangle is fine. Adding in a hopeful person is fine. A new character is whatever, but the only thing bad about Rose is that the whole thing that they did was unnecessary. If you took the entire part of Rose completely out of that movie like it never even happened, okay? The plot doesn't change one bit. If you remove Finn and Rose from the movie, the plot doesn't change. And that's not a good thing. If you think about a movie, any movie that you've seen where you can pull 45 minutes out of the movie and have no impact whatsoever on the entire movie, that's not good, man. I didn't like the thing at the end where, like, Rose saves Finn from the giant death laser, right? By crashing her ship into Finn and telling him that we're going to win the war, not by killing the people we hate, but by saving those we love. And there is some value in that. That's like a real sentiment, right? That to win a war, you can't just kill all the enemies. That is I guess you can, actually, but it helps to save people that you care about and have things that you care about and have things that are worth fighting for, Like loved ones, friends, family, all this sort of good stuff. That's a good message, but it's very flat when there's a giant death laser pointed at the base where all of your last remaining friends are living, and Finn, who hates the First Order so much, is willing to ram his ship into a gigantic fucking engine to put an end to it and save everybody in the base. And Rose stops that, and she's like, no, I have to save the people I love. And then the death lasers are blowing up the base. Everybody's about to get murdered. I mean, Finn could have stopped that, but... And I get salty about it because of all the questionable stuff. And I have a feeling what they tried to do, because I read a review from Hideo Kojima, who makes the Metal Gear games, about this. And he took a very different opinion. He was very clever about it. And I'm glad that he was so clever about it, because it is an interesting thing. I don't know if I can even get long shots on this particular map. I think what Rain Johnson wanted to do is take everything we knew about Star Wars, which was magic and predestiny and chosen people and building to things and good and bad sides flipping around and, you know, really concrete things about this Star Wars universe, and just throw them in the garbage and reset everything. Everybody can be force sensitive. Anybody can awaken. We can all be heroes, so to speak. You just completely upend everything we know. And in that way, you free up the universe and you allow writers to do more creative things than guy with blue lightsaber defeats guy with red lightsaber and universe is happy. You know, you can be a little more creative than that now, right? I don't think I've got the scope for this, unfortunately. Probably get this guy. He's not going to stay after he takes a hit, I don't think. That's just a waste of my time. But the way they did it was just like, everything is meaningless and nothing matters. Benny, it's nice to see you in the chat, and you too, Pyro. And that I didn't like. I really didn't like that at all. It didn't feel very fun. It didn't feel very adventurous and Star Wars-y. It felt like I was watching a very sad news podcast and learning everything that's wrong in, like, the Trump administration again. Like, I have enough of that kind of crap in my world as is. I don't need Star Wars to be dark and nihilistic and depressing, okay? Trust me, I don't need that in my life. I'm gonna get popped. I've got a guy watching me right there, and I've got guys over here, and I want to get the Bloodthirsty too, so I just have to wait for a sec. I might get one of these. Yep, I see him. Got him. Got a long shot medal too, good. Maybe I'm salty. Yeah, not an actual lightsaber. There wasn't an actual lightsaber battle, but there was that really cool Red Guard battle. I did enjoy that. I thought that was pretty fun.
Taking the bunker.
Fuck me, I was so close to that. I don't know, I was expecting to see Snoke throw down. There was so much more. It's more like a Star Wars Rebels episode than a movie, yes. So there were so many goofy scenes, like there's so much like strange stuff going on. Like Luke milking walruses and so much like really oddball stuff that just didn't make any sense to me. Or like I can understand that Luke needs to eat and fish, but why it was there that is beyond me, my man.
Capture the bunkers.
Let's see if he chases me. Nope. Fuck me. I didn't like The Last Jedi because it was so weird. I don't know. I had so much more hope for it. It was going places, right? But it just fettered out so bad.
Take the bunkers. Move.
Okay. Take the bunkers. Move. I'm trying to take the bunkers. I'm just gonna get shot over here is what's gonna happen. Alright, I'll take the bunkers, and I'll move it too. But there's a dude peeking me over here. Yep. I hit another guy? Yep, there's another friend in that building.
Fire and maneuver.
2 minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
I can aim better than you, buddy. Jonas VE says, yes, it didn't have that Star Wars adventure feel. Alright, I'm going to turn the Star Wars text off now that I've told you how I really feel. That was... I fucked that up. I fucked that up bad. God damn. I'm getting decent picks and long shots and little stuff. I'm just having a hard time moving into the actual bunkers. Just gonna run across no man's land like an idiot. Let's see if we do anything better here. Yep, this team is clearly better than my team. That is like a science fact. Yeah, that recoil is a little high. Okay, we got 1 minute left. See what I can do about Alpha. I don't know why you're shooting at me with a shotgun, my friend. I'm not getting out of this one alive, and I know it. What? No way. I had no reason to get that. I don't know what you guys are doing sniping. 1, 2, 3. Come on, guys. You're better than that. Belric says, I remember when Drifter was PG-13. I still try to be PG-13, but it's whatever. Let me change this back to what it was. There we go. That's where it was supposed to be. Beep bop bop beep. We are making good progress. We are definitely going to be finishing up the bar sometime soon. Nick S. says, I'm interested in engineering, so could you share your thoughts on renewable energy or materials energy? Renewable energy has to be the future. Guys, I know that a lot of people in this chat are going to have different opinions about global warming, whether it's real or not, or pollution, if it's important or not, or renewable hurts business in many ways, and that's fine and dandy. But I want to be very clear with all of you that burning gas and fossil fuels until the very end of time is not sustainable. We cannot burn fossil fuels for 100,000 years. That is not possible. We cannot. It cannot be 1,000,000 years from now we're still harvesting fossil fuels. It cannot be 300 years from now we're harvesting fossil fuels. You've probably heard about peak oil and some things like that. Hosea Jish, thank you for the sub. And that peak oil is going to be the end of everything when we've harvested half of all the oil, and peak oil, the bar keeps moving and stuff. That is, despite being some time away, a real thing. There is a finite amount of oil on this planet, and when we run out of it, we may not be able to build new technology without the oil as a basis. If we use all of it, we may never be able to build rockets to get all off of the Earth, because we're not going to build electric rockets. That's not how those work. We need the oil to build other things. We need... God, we need so much. All right, I'm going to do this one because I'm going to get some long shots here. And at some point in the future, we're going to have to transition to cleaner energy. If that's solar, that's fine. If that's wind, that's fine. If it's sea energy, that's fine. Nuclear is clean TM. It doesn't really pollute in the traditional sense, but it does make some nuclear waste, which can mostly be stored safely, except for the fact that very few people do that. If you look at how we store nuclear waste in the United States, it's kind of a massive embarrassment to everything about this country. So that's a problem. Wow, did they just kill each other? I don't know what just happened there. Alright, I'm trying to get long shots, so prayers with me, team. So at some point in the future... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. At some point in the future, oil has to stop. Even if you love oil, if your whole family works oil, if it's all oil industry all the way until the end of time, at some point there has to be an end to the oil, right? We can't oil for the next 5,000 years. That's not possible. We gotta do a little better than that at some point, okay? So when it comes to what this is going to get replaced by, renewables are going to be the best. Maybe it's some future technology that we don't even know about yet, which is also okay by me. The issue with this is that so many people are so tied up on oil and the oil industry that they aren't willing to invest in future technology. They're not willing to try something new or better. They're just like, you know, if it's not oil, I just don't really want to do it, right? Which isn't very good. And of course the oil industry will fight this because it's their bread and butter we're talking about, right? That's not going to be a long shot, but I'm just going to kill him so I can move these tanks forward. I don't like losing games. Of the renewables currently in existence, I think that geothermal probably has the best potential that we have absolutely not tapped at all. You can do a lot of amazing things with there's huge engineering challenges associated with them, yes. It's not easy. None of this stuff is easy. But geothermal offers a ton of potential that we just haven't even come close to really using. Solar is very nice. There's a lot of nice things about solar, and a lot of people will poo-poo on the solar industry and say that it's not particularly efficient, or the payback period is really long. A lot of these things are true, really. Solar, from a mathematical standpoint, isn't particularly efficient. It doesn't regenerate, it doesn't capture that much of the energy from the sun, right? And on top of that, it isn't super quick in the payback. It takes a long time, so there's economic benefits. But you get your energy from the sun, literally from the sky. That's a very difficult thing to beat. Oh god, I missed. One more shot and I would have had that Bloodthirsty. I think I am on a Bloodthirsty streak here. Like, how much harder is it to get your energy from the sky? No, not a Bloodthirsty streak. No, Bloodthirsty still? Okay, I thought I was doing a little better than that, but I guess not. Like, really, your energy comes from the sky. Let's get real here, guys. Like, that one's hard to beat. Oh shit, that's bad. I gotta go prone out over here and wait for a second. It's very, very low in the pollution, minus the initial startup. So, okay, I hope I got the damn Bloodthirsty. Tidal power is great. Wind energy, the issue is where it tends to be windy, there's not many people living there. And none of these are end-all solutions. There's areas where it's not sunny enough for solar. There's areas where it's not windy enough for wind energy. And there's areas where a lot of these things just don't pan out. And that's okay. But what's not okay is not trying. It's not okay to not care or not want to do better, which is what it frustrates me the most about alternative energy. It's not that, yeah, man, like, cars are really efficient, and it's really easy and cheap as hell to burn oil, and that we haven't, you know, mastered these sort of things, more or less. But can we do this? Until the end of time. Like, until the end of time, can we do this? No. And they're like, well, this experiment in this city with solar was a huge failure, and this experiment in this city worked, and this city did well with geothermal, and this city failed. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But these cities are trying. They're going to fail, right? But, wow, that's fucking pisses me off. But they're going to try. It might take them a long time to get things right. But they will get things right, eventually. And when we do, we can replicate that across the board with other cities, and it can be really nice for a lot of people. World-changing, even. So for me, it's just an absolute shame that we don't try more. I just want to see people try.
We have stolen enough fuel.
It's my number one thing.
Advance and capture that bridge.
What?
Enemy aircraft. Move faster and escort our tank across before the enemy can destroy the bridge. The tank's advancing. Protect it.
Still sniping over here on the right, I think. Yep.
The tank's moving forward.
Why is there a dude behind us?
The tank is on the move.
I'm in a bad spot. Yep. There's a dude behind and in front. Crap.
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's
I
retreating.
still want to get long shots, which is why I'm using this class in particular. But it's going to be just hard. Yep, very hard. I just want people to try when it comes to alternative energy. You gotta try. Even J-Hub, as much as I make fun of him for his interesting ideas, we can say, he's a person that cares enough to try some of these ideas, to give a fuck about them, so that matters. Says the cost-benefit is not good enough. That's fine, Pyro. It's okay that the cost-benefit is not good enough today, but we have to make plans for the future. When we first invented cars, people said, why? Why not just take a horse instead? Horses are cheaper, faster, they're self-driving, you know, they don't crash as much. Right, but we can't ride horses until the end of time. Cars, when they first came out, were considered the ecological solution of the century, because there were once mass graveyards of horses on the outsides of major cities. Just thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of horses piled up out there. More horses than you can count, rotting, stinking, crapping all over the city, bloated corpses, every horse. A huge mess. It's not good. And cars fixed a lot of those problems. So cars were an improvement. When cars first came out, they cost like what 50 horses would, and they weren't as good as a horse, and they had a lot of other problems. But we've kind of refined that. We're better at cars now than we were, because we're human beings and we get better at things. And that's the kind of progress attitude that I want to see more of moving forward. I don't have a lot of ammo to burn on this class. One shot too few.
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating.
If I position myself way in the back here, I may be able to get a few additional long shot medals if we don't have so many damn people proning out. I saw you sneaking over here like a sneaky snake.
The tank's moving forward.
I see one dude way down there too, but I gotta wait for my health to come back. Or he's gonna Shrek me really bad.
The tank is on the move. Move! The enemy will blow up the bridge soon.
That's a long shot medal, making progress on these.
Protected.
Ammo capacity is somewhat limited. I'm hoping my teammates weaken some people so I can get picks at long ranges.
The tank's moving forward.
What the balls? Are you serious? I gotta see this. A new challenger has appeared, apparently. Okay, this is gonna be harder. I have to actually be able to see what I'm shooting at. There we go. Got a kill. My airborne ace is concluding soon. I want the Bloodthirsties, but I also want to move my tank. What to do? Got 2 more kills here.
Tanks advancing, protected. 10 seconds left.
I'm being that guy and I know it.
Moving forward. Tank is falling back. No one's nearby to escape.
That was it. We got it though.
The bridge is ours.
We still did the thing.
Our forces can advance and destroy the enemy.
David Martinez says, I feel by the time everybody in every city in the world has adopted clean energy, it's going to be too late to save the world. I'm afraid you may be right, because we as humans like things that are easy and simple and things like that. Let's go ahead and reply right there. I'll try a few long shots before I have to swap over. All I gotta do is get 5 kills in a row, right? Give me a 5 kills in a row here. I think I'm man enough for that. This is a good spot, because people like to push up through this little area. Huh? Any friends? Oh, there's a friend. Whoa. That friend is a little less friendly. What? I didn't even see that guy. I gotta prone out here for a second. This guy should push me if he's smart. If he's going around to alpha for the easy mode. Shit.
He's on the move.
Melee messes that up because the melees do not count, unfortunately.
Abel's pulling back.
Nor do assists. Play this very, very, very conservatively.
B's retreating. Keep firing.
Oh my god, B. Hang in there, B. Okay, I've got to stop B. There's a Bloodthirsty. We got one. We did it.
B's falling back. Keep killing his escort. Baker's pulling back.
Alright, well I gotta get headshots for this gun too, so we're gonna keep at it here today.
She is advancing. Take out his escort.
What? Whew.
She is retreating. Keep up the pressure.
Hopefully I can squeeze in a few long shots at this point. Probably not though, to be
B's
honest.
retreating. Keep
Oh my
firing.
god, B. Oh, B, you're giving me a heart attack, my friend.
B's falling back. Keep killing his escort. Baker's
Okay.
pulling back. 2 minutes. We'll be ready to destroy the bridge.
I don't know how that guy didn't kill me, but his friend did.
Kill his escort. B's retreating. Keep firing. Baker's moving forward.
I just had to get the gun kill. I probably could have meleeed and moved faster. B's retreating! Kill its escort!
Killing his escort.
Why is Alpha not important? STL Cards, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, my
A is
man.
blocked by our hedgehog. Taking fire. A's falling back.
I know what happened, and I know why I lost that fight. I think I still have high caliber on these guns. I don't even think I changed my classes, but that's okay.
B is advancing. 1 minute left. Baker's pulling back. B's retreating. Keep firing. They destroyed our hedgehog. Charlie can advance now. B's
Come on.
falling back. Keep killing his
Somebody
escort.
wants to come peek me. No?
C's on the move. Stop.
Nobody wants to come play except you.
30 seconds left. Charlie is moving forward.
Ty Everson, thank you for the sub.
We got a man down. B is on the move. Kill its escort.
I think they might get some of these. Oh my god, that gun's so filthy. I can't wait to try the class I saw on Reddit for that one. I think it's going to be one of my new favorites.
Baker's pulling back.
Alright, this is my chance on Charlie. Get the long shot, Brad. Get it. Don't get killed by Turret Man. Average Alex,
B's
thank you for the
retreating.
sub.
Keep firing. Don't let the tanks advance.
Come on, somebody come back here. Ah,
Did it.
I actually probably could have done that. If I could have headshotted that guy at that range where my teammates were popping him, I could have done it. I know the way. Do you know the way? Okay, let's see what we've got. We should be making a lot of progress. We should be about to get the gold bar as well. You know the way, yes. Michael Allen, thank you. Don't need that. Probably take that. Camouflage. 4 more long shots and about 15 kills with either of these classes. So we're getting really close. What can I do here? That one looks trash. I might use that one. A lot of these are not very good, unfortunately. I think I did unlock a better reticle for this one. Yep. And I can probably put on a different camouflage. Yeah, I can put on that camo. And for this one, I can put on that camo. That's a good camo, question mark. Operation Griffin. Perfect one to get long shots and one to rack up some easy kills. What are your thoughts on Yucca Mountain? I'm a little unfamiliar with that one. Pyro, I don't entirely know what Yucca Mountain has going on. I have no desire to go to headquarters. There's no daily challenges that I really want to pick up. I'm just going to keep working on these. And I'm playing Operation Griffin, which is the one I want to play to get the most long shots. So I am satisfied. I'm right where I want to be. Sam A., what are your thoughts on Sledgehammer Games' communication with the community so far? So far, so good, as far as I'm concerned. They seem to be on point with everything. They don't necessarily agree with the community. That happens with a lot of developers. Because they don't agree with you on what is a problem and bend the knee to the community on what they want changed, that doesn't mean that they don't care. They do care, and I promise you they've heard about the sprint out times, they've seen the bugs. Sledgehammer Games knows about these things. But they've made other development decisions, many of which you may disagree with, but they have made those decisions all the same. Okay. What is it? 3 or 4 more long shots and we're good? Let's do it. Okay, this is going to be fun with all the snipers. At least they'll position themselves at long distances so that I can maybe see them.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
Catholic Priest, thank you for the $25 donation. Says, Drifter, thanks for all the tips. Been a fan for a long time. Also grateful that I can YouTube any COD question in your videos. Always promptly give a solution. Your positive attitude is much appreciated. Best of luck in the future, and God bless. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Catholic Priest. Thank you for the donation and for the support. It's always appreciated. I gotta find somebody pretty far back over here. I gotta find me a camper. I'm not playing the objective at all. I'm looking for people that are camping, basically. Because I gotta get the longest of long shots. Thank you, man, for the biggest donation of the day. I appreciate that support. I'm just gonna spray him. I want somebody to get up here. There we go. No! This is hard because I have to shoot him 4 times while he only has to shoot me once. I think the long shots are too damn long. Especially for rifles. This guy's doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, so it's going to be hard. They're probably just going to get this through. I might have to get my long shots elsewhere. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, with my colossal 1 kill so far.
We've broken through the front line. Keep moving towards the bridge. Our tank is running low on fuel. Steal fuel from the enemy or our attack will stall.
Looks like nobody wants to peek. I might be able to get somebody crossway back there if they can't buy the barrels. Otherwise, all the long shots will have to come later. I don't know why nobody's building up any defenses here. It kind of weirds me out. Oh, we got a friend in need. There's a friend indeed. Can't get long shots on that side if I'm not mistaken, so I want to be over here.
Fight for the fuel! B successfully delivered. Enemy flamethrower observed.
I think I got my Bloodthirsties as well. I didn't pay that much attention. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Take the enemy fuel!
Just angry! Oh, good. We are sniping this area. This is what I want there to be snipers here. I need to see said snipers. Where are they at? Okay, now I've got a better idea. I'm going to peek that corner a lot of times, team. And I'm going to die a lot of times right there because
Steal fuel from the enemy.
that's what I'm going to have to do to get a single long shot. Now, the grenade is just so that when it pops, I can reposition a little bit here. I can't really see. Oh, there he is. I see him now. So that's a long shot. Grenade was also very fortunate in that I was able to hit his shoulders and stuff. He was positioned really well, to tell you the truth. Yep, I see. Oh, he's not giving me any breaks. He's got the shotgun. This is not going to be easy. He can't put a dot sight or anything on it, so there's that benefit. But by the same token, I can't. I'm one shot, and he is 4 for my weapon. That was an atrocious spray. Best shotgun in the game, Car 98. Yes, I am quite hungry. Best shotgun in the game, Car 98.
We need fuel for our tanks.
Okay, I just want to control this little area so I can set up to get a long shot. It's all I want to do.
We are stealing B.
It's not a long shot. God damn it. Glad that I'm going to get a little more time here.
B has been blocked.
That is a long shot. It's a Bloodthirsty, but it's not a spree only with this gun, unfortunately. So, probably is not going to count.
We have stolen enough fuel. Our tank can
Only got
advance
13
at
shots left on the bar, so that's a big mess.
Move fast and escort our tank across.
I think my friend is
before
back
the
here,
enemy
yep.
can destroy the bridge. Tanks are dancing.
4 shots left on the bar, which means I got to get like some perfect shots in for long shots. Not going to happen today.
The tank's moving forward. Nobody's escorting
Comrade,
the tank.
thank you for the
It's
sub.
retreating.
All these Car 98 shotguns, they're so strong.
Tanks are dancing. Protect it. The tank's moving forward. Stay near the tank and protect it.
Okay, we killed Flamethrower friend.
Tank is falling back. No one's
We gotta avoid all the grenades from hell. That guy's going to shotgun somebody with his Car 98.
Tank is retreating. It needs an escort.
Can't really see people that well here.
Tanks are dancing. Protect it.
Got what? I should not. Literally can't see this guy. How can he see me? Okay, he can shoot me. Okay, that makes sense. He's got an LMG and he can shoot me under the wall. That actually makes a little like smidgen of sense here.
There's only one breach left now. We have to move quickly before the enemy destroys it.
So for me to get my long shots, I need to do what this guy's doing and set up in the back, but I gotta be very wary of where people are gonna be peeking at. That's a long shot as well.
The strongest
Nick
muscle.
Zila donated $3, says, "Hey Drift, you watch anime?" Yes, I do. If so, what's your favorite? Well, that's a very, very broad genre to be picking favorites from. So you have to be a little more careful. That's going to be a lot of hard shots right there. So you have to be a little more careful about that. Can I get the ammo? Yes, I can. My all-time favorite animes are Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. I really enjoy Trigun. I really enjoy Full Metal Alchemist, the original, and Brotherhood. Is that a person? No. Full Metal Alchemist is fantastic. Ooh, what's another good anime? Studio Ghibli films are top-notch. I watch a lot of stuff, though, but I'm aware that a lot of the stuff I watch is kind of trashy. So there we go. Got my long shot medals. Excellent. Now let's see if I can focus on getting the Bloodthirsties and the rest of the required kills with this particular class. I think I have, though. So it should be okay. If I move up and play a little conservatively here, I should be able to pick some kids. I'm just waiting for this guy to peek. So he's gonna peek. I'm gonna get him too.
It's retreating. 1 minute until the bridge is destroyed. Tank is falling back. No one's nearby to escort it.
That's a Bloodthirsty, but I gotta get another kill with this gun, which I did not. That I can't survive because I don't have my grenade perks on.
Tank is retreating. It needs an escort.
Does it not? Does it pop like incorrectly if I get?
30 seconds left.
I've killed more than 5 people in a row now, right?
We've won.
There we go.
The bridge is ours. Now our forces can advance and destroy.
A lot of good animes, a lot of bad animes. There's a lot of trashy ones, but it's okay. Okay, so I think I've got the Bloodthirsties done now and the camos, so I should just be able to kill 15 people with the base gun, and we've got this. Fist of the North Star is goofy. I don't really like Fist of the North Star all that much. It's kind of a strange one. Not the worst anime. Definitely not the best. I think if I want to go through here because this is the best place to get kills, but I have a feeling this is going to be a hell of snipers.
Hey, he's advancing. Stop it.
There's one pick. 2 pick. Too many snipers. Okay, these guys are going to be hard to deal with. These guys are going to be very, very hard to... Oh my lord. I have to put the grenades away because I don't want grenades to mess up the kills I need to get. I think it's just 15 kills, right?
Baker's moving forward.
Yeah, he doesn't want to push the thing. He's just going to snipe, so I'm not even going to get remotely close to that. I need to probably go out here by Seaway. I'll go ahead and build this thing, too, because what they think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up on that. But I'm going to throw a grenade at the truck. And I'll probably kill the guy who's going to be head glitching by the truck. Or over here. That guy shouldn't challenge anymore.
The heart
That guy has a
is
shotgun.
the strongest
Yikes.
muscle.
Icky Icy, my bad, donated $3. If you want high quality skins and fantastic price, head on over to CS:GO Lotto. Head on over to CS:GO Lotto, a new website I found. Yes. T. Martin and his CS:GO Mulatto. I don't think he'll ever live that down. That is forever stuck on him. That is a lifelong credibility dampener. That's what that is.
pulling back.
Got that Bloodthirsty. Okay, I did have one more Bloodthirsty to get.
Abel's pulling back.
I should be getting a lot closer to the kills challenges as well.
Destroy the bridge.
This isn't good. I'm going to take some L's here, and I know this.
A's retreating. Keep firing.
Yep. Just a few more kills, and we got it, guys. Just a few more kills, and we got the camo.
A is advancing. Crowds near the castle. A is advancing. Stop it. Enemy in camp.
We're getting there. 2 guns in 1 stream. Momo the Lemur says, I like it when you vocalize your thought process. Well, thank you. Right now, my thought process is very simple, to just run straight at them. Maybe not that way, because there's a sniper. And get a kill or 2. Because you're going to have to push this thing.
A is almost crossed the front line.
I don't have to get that many more kills before I get the challenge that I want.
A's retreating. Keep firing.
Some guys that are going to get killed by the best shotgun in the game. That guy's backed off. They're both backed off. I have a chance to escape. Rotate around. My teammate might go up that way, so they'll think that's me. They're not. Best shotgun. I don't know exactly how much money they made, guys. I know it was a lot. Like, I shouldn't give numbers, but I know that the money that they made was significant, we could say. Very significant.
30 seconds left. He's falling back. Keep killing his escort.
There we go.
Baker's pulling back.
This is a lot easier when I don't have to worry about headshots and stuff.
B's retreating. Keep firing. 10 seconds left.
Hope you guys enjoyed that actual little bit of good gameplay there at the end.
B's falling back. Keep killing his escort. Stop the tanks. B's on the move. Kill its escort. Don't let the tanks advance.
The heart is the strongest muscle.
The Victorian, thank you for the $3 donation, says, so I tried out World War II for the first time. Needless to say, I got destroyed for the first time last night. Your guides are the best out there and are so helpful. I know you get this a lot, but thank you for everything you do and keep up the good work. Thank you, the Victorian. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation as well. Oh my gosh, that guy got hammered. Nathan Keem, thank you for the sub. But thank you for that. I do appreciate it, and I'm glad to know that you think the guides are so fantastic. I make them primarily to help out new players. That's the whole goal. Actually, since I've already got this, I should work on that other medal where I get non-infantry kills on the infantry class, so I could use the machine pistol maybe. I get a little sneakier.
B is almost crossed the front line. Stop the tank. They got a tank across the line. Don't let them.
It's going to be a little harder. I should be going for headshots on this pistol too, because I know that's going to take a long time. Until I run it akimbo.
A is blocked by our hedgehog.
I think we got this.
We did it. We stopped
Whew.
the
Yes, we did. We did indeed got this.
time to destroy the bridge.
Okay, let's go see what we have managed to unlock. Chris Edmonds, thank you for the sub as well. And Dial-In Quintana, thank you for the sub. We hit both of our goals today. We got both guns to gold, which is fantastic. This will probably be the last time I do 2 guns in one stream, because I think I just use these 2 a lot, so I was closer with them. Ashley Crockett says, this is my first time watching Drifter, and he is a boss. Well, thank you. Glad that you think so. Thank you, Zelander Scion, for the sub. Let's go check out our new toys. How about that, huh? Let's go ahead and back on out of here. Do we get any orders completed? No, we made some progress, though. Let's head to the headquarters and see our haul. Heisenberg Walter says, oh my god, what a tragedy. I don't know why that's a tragedy. I don't know what the tragedy is. But okay. Gerard Botts, thank you very much. Westek Rexter Jr., thank you very much. Velocity says Birdman is good. Well, that's fine. Me and him just don't get along or agree on anything ever. Big Z, thank you very much. Probably mostly because he insulted my wife and said that she was ugly and hideous, and if he had to wake up next to her every day, he'd kill himself, and some, you know, fun things like that that I didn't take to very well, and he, like, basically just picked fights and bullied me and other people, and it wasn't very fun. So we don't get along on things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up these supply drops real quick. David S. says Drifter smells good. Well, thank you, dude. I do try to shower, like, every day if I can. Okay. Got that. Let's go ahead and throw this one down as well. Probably not going to get anything amazing out of this. Probably more duplicates. Oh boy. Division experience. Hype. Not really hype. Okay. You know, we're going to go ahead and do this. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I think I'm on my final one. We'll just go ahead and do that. No need in dragging it on. It'll make the next set of challenges a little harder for me anyway.
Good choice, soldier.
This one is maxed. This one is ready. Let's go ahead and do armored as well. The two that I need the most, I'm going to prestige. I get some social score from it as well. Quite a lot, to tell you the truth. Okay. Let's see how my social score is looking. Dossier. I'm getting there. I think I just get like a supply drop, which is a terrible reward. Alright, so let's make a class. I don't have any BAR variants, which is kind of sad. Camouflage. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Gold. This is what I've got. This is what we strove for today. This is what we did our work for. That's kind of underwhelming. That's not super amazing. That was a lot of work for nada. Alright, we have 2 assault rifles left before we get into DLC weapons. The question is, what would you guys like to see next? You can pick the next stream. We can do in the infantry class, which I've put back to level 1. We can do the, yeah, just these two. We can do the STG-44, which I'd probably use the Red Baron variant of. That's kind of a fun variant. I've got 39 total headshots, or... Whoop, that's the wrong one. We can do the M1941, which I've got the Savior 2. Jawbreaker, that's a fun variant. Battle Watch, I don't have the Battle... And the Cook. I got a lot of variants on this one, so that can kind of make it fun. So I'd probably... I love the way this one looks. I kind of love the way this one looks, too. I'll probably do Jawbreaker. I kind of like maybe this one. I think I'm further behind on this one. Yeah, a lot further behind. So would you guys rather see me do the Jawbreaker here? Or would you rather see me do the Red Baron? What's it going to be? You guys let me know. I'm not doing the Shovel next. I'm going to wipe out ARs. I'm going to finish ARs. I just love how fast this gun shoots. Like, God, it's so savage. Just run up on people and... just murder him. Everybody says STG, STG, M1941. I see mostly STG requests at the moment. Savior 2. Okay, so far it looks like the STG is winning. Yep, STG is definitely going to be the winner here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do the STG. We'll go ahead and make a little class for it. STG-44, Red Baron variant. So cool. So kawaii. I like it. That one. Let's make sure. Do I have reticles that are worth a flip? I'm not going to put any camo on that. Any reticles? I've got the basic reticle. Okay. All right, guys. That is going to be it for the stream today. Whew. Man, let's see. There were 1,000 of you here watching. I'm going to go ahead. I've done raids on people like 3 or 4 times in a row. Today I'm going to do a raid on myself. I'm putting a lot of work in my second channel. I'm trying to build that up. So if you want, I'd appreciate it if you go check out youtube.com/drifterplays. I'm going to stand down here so it's more visible. than wherever the hell it was before. But yeah, go ahead and check out youtube.com/drifterplays. It's also linked down below in the description of the video. This is where up here I stream that way, I guess, that, I don't know, up above me. I stream a lot of Overwatch, I stream PUBG, I stream games that are not Call of Duty. So if you play other non-Call of Duty games, if you want to see me screw around in Overwatch or do different stuff than COD, go there. I would appreciate it. Just trying to get some love on that channel, try to build some growth so that I can stream other games more consistently. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out. And we are going to go ahead and shut this stream down. Bibbidi boppity boop, stop us streaming.